Don't lose your voice.
If it's out
You
there,
always
I'll
seem to
get
get
it.
it.
I've decided.
Yeah, you
And,
always seem to get
So
sick.
now I started losing my voice on Monday. I'm actually feeling a lot better today, but
Okay.
but I got my sexy voice on.
To be fair, I've had a migraine for like 2.5
Honey.
days, so.
Put honey in your tea?
What did you call me?
Did you put honey in your tea?
Oh, honey in my tea.
Yeah.
Like Katie, No, I
John,
don't
never
I'm
be,
married,
Katie.
bitch.
Even I hate honey. I can't stand it. I really do. It's one of those things.
I have
like,
4 bottles downstairs that I just
really.
got.
I don't like.
I know a
honey at
guy.
all.
I know a guy. He's a beekeeper. He's got his own bees. He's got apiaries, and he facilitates to me honey.
This is how it starts.
Really?
She's talking about medicinal recipes, and then she's like, I know a guy. She's going to give you PCP. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Bee stuff.
Honey is the gateway to PCP and other hard,
Isn't
narcotics.
honey just bee shit? I mean, that's what I always think.
It's actually bee semen.
But yeah. All right,
Beeman,
so
if you
let's recap a little bit over where we were.
Are we live while we're talking about
Yes,
honey?
absolutely.
Peanuts.
You get to relive this next week.
I can't wait to relive this in a couple days. Anyway, go, John.
So after making your way up all the way to the north, to where this Oblivion has sort of led you to, you finally reach the orc camps. Before you see thousands upon thousands of orcs set upon. There's different areas of the camp. There's like a place where they have siege engines. There are different like tents that are set up. From this vantage point, you can see sort of winding torch-lit pathways that cut through kind of rows upon rows of all the tents that are there. They're all made of hide and bone and canvas. There's all kinds of like these pennants that are up, and they are emblazoned with different symbols. The one with a bloody axe that kind of flaps in the wind. There are big bonfires that are ablaze that go at regular intervals, sending up plumes of all this smoke that sort of coalesce overhead in the dark. It kind of makes a sort of a choking, hazy type of smell all around you. And you feel the heat of like countless cooking fires and the restless energy of so many orcs down below you. So you're sort of up on a ridge and sort of looking down. As you sit there, you see this gigantic black dragon sort of fly over towards you and out and around the camp, over towards the back, and land somewhere further off into the distance. Down in this camp, you can see that there are ogres standing 9-10 foot tall, as well as bigger giants. Looks like some hill giants and possibly some fire giants as well, as they take up a large swath of the camp further off into the back. A few roving patrols circle the camp's perimeter. You can see their eyes sort of scanning around. If you remain here for a long time, you'll probably eventually be spotted. Up above, probably the most, curious thing about this whole scene is this gigantic circular vehicle or craft or building that you've never seen before, sort of set into the mountain behind the camp. This thing it's actually being held up by a lot of equipment, and it looks like the orcs are actively trying to dig it out. So there is all kinds of different supports underneath, and all kinds of different pieces of wood and things like that make sort of almost a spider web of different platforms and things like that are up underneath this thing to sort of hold it up. And also you can see people on these structures. They appear to be clearing out rock and snow and all kinds of things from the ship, where it's still kind of embedded into the side of this mountain. This is something that probably made itself known after a rock slide or something like that happened. Here's kind of more of a zoomed in view. The ship is sort of back over here into the mountain. You can see everywhere there's all these makeshift buildings that have been created. There are pathways that go throughout this area. You find yourself a little bit hidden, like I said, up on a rocky crag that juts out and overlooks it. What would you guys like to do?
Catalan,
Well,
how
hold
big's your fireball?
Hold on there, partner. It's a 20-foot radius.
Damn
I
it.
had sent a message to Arendor and was like, "This is big. Maybe you should come out here and work with us."
You don't get any answer.
He did answer me though. Last week.
But last week he did, yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah.
I sent him a message and he said he scouted ahead and he looked at it and stuff. And then I made a gesture like, well, then come on out here. And then that's where it cut off. It was cliffhanger. We don't know if he's going to come out of his little hidey hole.
Yeah, you just get nothing back. You don't
He just
know.
sends you a message, April Fools.
Yeah, April Fool's, bitch. All right, fine. Anyway. So we have to get through the goblin camp in order to get to whatever that structure is.
Well, it's the orc camp, but yeah,
I say
it doesn't
goblin?
appear that
Sorry.
way.
I meant to say
Baldur's
orcs.
Gate? How dare you?
They look so small from up here, but they're not.
I hate it.
All right.
Can anyone fly?
Now remember, you do have polymorph potions.
Yes.
I can fly for a little bit.
And also, I will tell you right now, as you get closer to this thing, you can almost feel the weave getting stronger.
So I don't have to we don't have to keep rolling d20 checks?
No, but now, every time you cast a spell, you can automatically upcast it one level for free. The weave feels very, very, very strong here. But you still have to roll a d20. If you roll a nat 20, then something bad might happen.
So if I want to cast a level 4 spell, I'm going to mark off a level 4 slot, but we're going to treat it like I cast it at 5th level?
Exactly.
Gotcha. And I have to not roll a 20.
Oh, I have some leveled spells. Oh.
Quick.
Well, yeah, some of us,
The problem is, though, if the weave's strong for her, it's going to be strong for other magic users.
Yes, it is.
Do we have information on this
Why does it say I'm not
polyjuice?
proficient with alchemy tools?
Like, is it something like once you use it, it's on for 24 hours? Like, you can't turn it off, right?
No, you cannot.
Proficient with alchemy tools. What the fuck? Oh, I have to re-import my character. Because I changed my mind. On my spells.
Alright.
Sorry. Use icons?
So what's up? What are you guys going to do? Because I have to start making some rules here. If you're just going to sit on the edge of this cliff and sort of look down into the camp.
Well, aren't we going to...
If we don't
Turn
want to go
into
through it,
orcs?
can we go around it? Or is this like huge?
It's huge. Yeah, there's no way to go around it.
So that could be what the potions are for. We just keep our head down and walk and not talk to anybody. And
Does anybody
but
speak
there could
Orcish?
be. When we drink the potions, we'll be able to speak Orcish.
No, okay.
Potions are going to take care of all of that for us.
Is Orcish the same as Dwarvish? Because I can speak Dwarvish.
No, it's not the same at all. It's a totally different dialect.
The potion will allow you to understand and speak Orcish.
I mean,
That's what I said.
I don't
According
like
to High
it.
Lady Illustrio.
I don't like it, but we probably should drink the potions. It's
Yeah,
not
we
just 'cause I
got to do
drugs.
the...
Are you sure about that?
Shut up.
I also have. This is mostly just FYI. I have that potion of growth.
So you can be our
Okay.
clan leader. You can just drink the polymorph potion, drink the growth potion, just be big for like an hour.
It was more of a just heads up in case.
It's going to make you larger in size, the potion.
Mhm.
So if you drink the potion and then drink a potion of growth, you're probably going to be like T-Rex's size, huge.
So the way the camp is kind of laid out
sounds
is
like respect
that,
to
like, you
me.
can see there's an area where they have a whole bunch of war machines. There's trebuchets there, catapults, and things like that. There is also siege equipment with it as well. Over to the right, you can see there's sort of an area they've cleared out that's become the training grounds. There are groups of orcs there that appear to be drilling, fighting, shooting arrows, and things like that. There's sort of a central fire pit in the center there. And to the left is a clan. You can tell by the different kind of banner. To the right is the Blood Axe clan. That's the one that you are supposed to represent. Behind them is Frostwolf, Shadowmoon, and Thunderlord clans. You can tell they have different banners that are up. Behind that is the excavation site, and that's where they're sort of excavating. I think from here you can also see some very strange blue glowing obelisks that are set throughout the camp as well.
Hate that. Do we know anything about the Blood Axe clan?
You know that they are a clan that is known for their blacksmithing and their love of weapons, led by Garrosh Blood Axe.
I'm just gonna look at Blood Song on Rexus's back for a second and kind of look at it, because I don't know if there's any correlation. The names are awfully similar.
I'm also wondering if we should try and disable some of these war machines.
That might make us look very obvious and stand out from the crowd, when I think that's what we don't want to do. Don't make a face. You're just mad because I'm right. And I'm always right. I see you making a face. You're doing it right in front of me.
No, you don't.
Literally right in front of me.
I don't wanna, but we should take the fucking potions. Like my face. I don't want an orc face. If I wanted an orc face, I would have played an orc.
I'm worried that if we
You're the
take
only
it,
one
we
that
lose
likes
all
your
our
face.
we lose all of our equipment and stuff, right?
Yeah, because we
Yes,
gotta put it in the other
put
bag
it
of
in
holding.
the bag of holding
We-
that
we-
I have, because there's an enchantment on it that blocks detection.
Yeah, and in the bag of holding is the equipment that we can use while we're orcs.
Right. There's like orc weapons and armor.
And underwear.
Fit right in.
The problem is though, like,
Sure.
for those of us that like, swing swords and axes and stuff, like, we're gonna be orcs. We're not gonna be
I mean,
ourselves. So
from a meta
like,
perspective, like, I assume our stats are gonna match.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but like I know. Well, in the case, it's like, am I gonna be able to rage? I won't be, because we're polymorphing. We're not just.
Yeah.
It's not like a glamour. Like when I'm a T-Rex, I can't rage and do all my Rex's stuff. I can only do T-Rex stuff.
Yeah. So.
I'm not sure.
So we got.
I'll
So
have to
basically,
ask
we got.
DM.
We got to be careful not to
God.
get into a fight because
Hey,
we're gonna be
God.
fighting at. We're gonna be
Jesus.
fighting at orc level.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe.
Benny starts handing out the potion. They're also supposed to work for what? An hour or 24 hours?
24 hours.
Gross. Can this be Minecraft where we just have a jug of milk and drink it and it's over?
No.
And drink it ridiculously loud for no
Alright, you
reason.
still have you can do as well.
What do we have?
The horse is kind of neighing and, pounding the ground right now.
Oh, fuck. What are we going to do with the carriage?
Well, it's not the carriage. I think it's just horses, right? Because didn't we have to leave the carriage, like, down the mountain?
Yeah, we did.
I would
actually.
assume you took it as far as you could.
Yeah,
Which
but it
would
wouldn't
not be
next
right
to
here,
us.
right?
Yeah, maybe it's a couple of miles away down the pathway, but
I think we unhooked the horses from them, so at least we still have the carriage when we get back. If the horses fuck off and we can't find them, or we can't steal some horses on our way out, Rexus can pull the carriage.
Just
and we
probably growing
walk
up in a good
behind-
neighborhood. That carriage is gone. All right.
No, we parked it
got
under the
jacked the
trees when a
second we
dragon
left it.
drove over. No, a dragon drove over top, and we went into a tree line, and it's hidden in there. I know where it
Mhm.
is.
I was just about to say, yeah,
I
Katie
will find it.
just rewatched this stuff, so.
I sure
Wow.
did. Well, I
I'm just saying, that's-
skipped a
that
little
shit
bit of it
gone.
just to get to the finish line, but yes. So,
Okay. So
That's
you
what
guys all drink your potions, and we'll see how the carriage does.
well,
No.
Hold on.
Okay.
I didn't drink it quite yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would actually like to. I used to have that ability to. I want to ask Helm if this is a good idea. So Chomp-
Augury.
Augury, thank you. So Chonky's gonna do his little interpretive dance. Yeah, like ray gun at the Olympics.
Nice.
I don't have it on my spell list because
Nice.
every time I update my thing.
It disappears.
As and what are you asking specifically?
I guess I'm asking Helm like permission to turn into an orc because orcs are not really good. They're kind of evil. So,
All right.
like, hey mom, all my friends are becoming
I
orcs.
forgot.
Should I
How
become
does
an
your
orc?
augury work now? If Chunky does a dance?
It's like an interpretive dance. Yeah. Let me
Okay.
see if I can find it. Augury.
It's okay. You don't have to. You don't spend it unless you want to spend the spell slot. My God, that dance is horrible.
It was like an ability that I had.
Hold on.
I can't stop watching it. That girl is
can't,
hard.
yeah.
I can't.
It's so
It's
good.
the worst.
She's great. What are you talking about?
So Chunky goes into his interpretive dance routine, and you're looking at Chunky, and he looks at you, and you hear a voice actually come out of Chunky. It is a means to an end. And then Chunky like shakes himself.
No, is that like the rose people talking?
No, Chunky
seem
just
holy?
spoke.
Or did it seem like iffy?
Chonky just
It
talked?
seemed very Helmish.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's Helm.
Was
I'm
he
just
speaking in
concerned.
Helmish?
Scuba dive.
Which has never happened before for you, Rob. You don't know.
I mean, not in real
Maybe
life,
it's
but
the nature of this place, but
He
you
dreams
seem to
about it
even
every
have a
night.
stronger connection to your god.
in my dreams, Chunky speaks all the time.
He's like, do what you gotta do, dog.
So it's basically my mom saying, you know, if your friends all jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off too?
Pretty much.
Yes.
I'm good for taking a potion.
And then Helm was like, yeah, jump off that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the first time you've ever actually been spoken to by him, I think, or by a voice at all. All right, so does everybody take the potions?
Well, hold on. Before we take it, because once we take it, we've got 24 hours and that's it. So when we get down into the camp, what is the plan? Are we walking through, heads down, making our way to whatever the hell that is over there? Or, like you said, do you want to covertly fuck with their stuff? Which I don't think is a great idea, but you know.
Do I think it'll make us more suspicious? Yes. But I think we have 24 hours. We are on a clock. But there's probably protocol that we should observe. Right? Because if we're just walking about as members of this Blood Axe clan and we have never addressed anyone in the Blood Axe clan and we're just beelining it through, I think that's suspicious to some people.
Catalan, you speak languages, right? 'Cause I think you have the same charisma as me.
Yes.
I think you should probably take the lead.
And technically, I'm a better liar than you.
I mean,
Trust us, we know.
Anyway.
So once we take it, are our stats going to change? I know our weapons.
You
and
don't
shit
know
will.
yet.
We don't
Oh,
exactly know.
Fuck. All right.
Also,
Lady,
are we...
Lady Celestial gave it to us, but didn't tell us the side effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we take it up here, or John, do we still have like a little ways to walk? Because I don't want to take it and then we still have a 3-hour walk to get down to where these
No,
guys
it's not
are.
that far of a walk. It's
Okay,
maybe
okay.
30, 40 minutes to get
Okay.
down. You have
So
to
we might
climb
lose
down
an
this side of this rockway to get to kind of a torch-lit pathway that leads into the camp.
And we have no idea if I'll be able
Well,
to.
hey,
count.
if we
Spells or-
get physical stats and stuff
Yeah,
based on our new forms, then Catalan will be able to climb
that's true.
by herself.
Benny will be the guinea pig.
Whoopsie
All right, you go for it?
I'll do it.
All right. You drink it down, Penny, and
I like it.
immediately, you can feel your body change, and your head starts to shake a little bit and goes a little left and right, and then your whole body, you feel your arm getting kind of bigger, and changing shape and form. Your equipment. Oh, did you take all of your equipment off?
I probably would have, because I need to
Okay,
change
so
into the
your-
orc
so
stuff
your
anyway,
chest
right?
gets a little bigger, and your
We have
shoulders
to
get a
get
little
naked.
bigger. Um,
Wait, did
and
he get naked?
you're able to stand up
No,
straight.
I would have put
and,
on
you
the
can
orc
see
stuff
big
that we have.
husks start to
Oh.
grow out of the front of him. He still keeps kind of that red tinge to him. His ears are still a little bit longer than they should be for an orc's. He's got no hair now.
They're
All of his
girthy,
hair
they're not
falls out.
long.
And finally, he stands up straight. You can see there is a tattoo of the Blood X clan, like it goes over your shoulder and across the front of your chest. If you do not already have a 17 strength, you gain that in addition to all of your other abilities, which are kept the same.
Oh, okay. So, oh my god, I'm strong.
John,
and-
I'm gonna drink it with my pinky up slowly, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Huge difference. So you drink it down, pinky up. You can see Ron. I'm assuming. Do you take your armor off? Are you guys?
I would have to take my armor and my sword.
I have
out,
the bag
yeah.
of holding from Lady
Yeah.
Illustrial, so we'd
I
have
feel
to
like we
shove
just
it all in
changed
there.
into the orc stuff and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just have a regular.
and then
battle
grow
axe.
and grow into our clothes.
So,
Or in my
you
case,
see Ron,
shrink.
he actually
That's
doesn't
the
get
main
a whole lot taller. He's going to be very short for an orc, and he still keeps kind of the facial features of Ron. And he's still got the hair on his head, and it's all scruffy, and you can still like sugar it. But he does have like the long fangs of an orc, and is a little not quite as reddish as Fenian is, and he only stands about 5 foot tall, so he's short for an orc. You do grow quite a bit compared to your normally like 3.5 foot or whatever tall you are, but you don't get very tall. You just sort of you're the short orc in the group, that's for sure. Your strength goes up by everybody's strength. Your strength goes up by 3. Sorry, not 17 Fenian, but strength up by 3 if you don't already have it.
Just like a +3 to the score or +3 to the modifier?
For the score, yeah.
Well, we're still weak as fuck.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Well, my strength is 18, so it goes up by 4.
Not unless it's already 17, up to 17.
Up to 7.
Oh,
okay.
so you don't get
So-
any stronger.
So yours is fine.
So it goes up to
Oh.
30. Got it.
Oh, that makes
exactly
sense.
it.
That
Do you
makes
take it?
Yeah, I take it. I'm just sad though because my strength's already in 18, so this is gonna give me bupkis.
No, it's not going to do anything for you. But you drink it down real quick. Probably take the whole thing, just throw it back in your mouth. It's made of leather anyhow. You can feel yourself. You are very tall for an orc. Your tail does drop off though, which is a very strange feeling. Looking back, and your skin color changes, and everything about you becomes just this massive orc. That you have like huge fangs, and that your ears on the side are not very big, but and you are also completely bald and hairless, just like you were before. You are massive now because you already were so big. Your strength goes up to 20.
Oh.
Somebody's got a +5 now.
Katie.
Yeah.
Guess
Katie,
who
you're
has
the
a-
only one sitting there looking around at these 3 orcs.
Wait,
Guess who has a
Greg,
10
what'd you say?
AC?
What?
Guess who has a 10 AC?
You?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I think at that point you hear somebody coming up from the pathway from where you came from. You can hear them laughing. It sounds like orcs.
Oh god. I guess I will slug mine because I'm about to look real out of place here.
So what kind of armor do we actually have in the bag?
I believe what did orcs wear? I forgot what it was.
Probably just hide or leather or...
Plate armor +1.
Yeah, I think it's we'll call it leather armor.
Okay.
Or do you just want to give us a flat AC or something? I don't know how it works.
Same.
I mean, I still got Dex for my AC. I don't know about y'all. Oh my god, am I the beefiest of us? Am I the hardest to hit?
Probably.
My god.
All right, John. I drank the potion. What do I look like?
All right, as you do that, these orcs come around the corner, and they're looking up. They see the gigantic form of Rexus there as an orc. You have to kind of duck around a rock as you down this thing, and you can feel your body change. Again, you get 3 to your strength as well. You turn into a female orc. Probably as a female orc, you'd be quite attractive, but when you look down at your hands and things like that, they got kind of a yellowish tinge to them. Your skin has a yellowish sort of look.
Do I have bigger boobs?
What's that? Yes, your boobs definitely get bigger.
Okay.
These are the things that are important, John.
You get taller. You get broader shouldered.
She's little. She's got little. Okay.
And you still have sort of this long hair that comes down to your shoulders, but it's more of a brownish color now.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll look at Inky. I'll say bye, darling, and I'll dismiss him with he's
Inky.
just in the pocket dimension. It's not like the spell is gone.
What are you doing with Chunky? By the way, Ron. Chunky is not happy with your appearance.
In my pocket.
Okay. So he gets tucked away. At that point, after you get Catalina is around the corner, kind of on her knees, like just struggling to get through this. Rexus, you see 2 orcs. They are coming up around the corner, and they look up towards you. They look to be members of the Blood Axe clan as well. And he looks up and he goes, "Honor and glory."
Does he do any kind of does he do one of these things, or
Yeah, he
cling
pounds
on
his
thing?
chest twice.
I will imitate that right back at him.
He goes, "Why are you up here? Time for training. The war comes soon."
They're yep, just getting some fresh air, looking out for ne'er-do-wells.
He goes, "Nobody would dare come close to this camp. Look at the
I know,
glory of the orcs.
idiots, right?"
They'd have to be stupid.
And then we laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh.
The Oblivion will lead us to salvation. And he points towards where the ship is. You can feel it, right? It's different this time. And he goes, "Come on." And he puts his hand over your shoulder, Rexus. He goes, "You're a big orc. I got some jobs for you."
Little quest icon pops up on his head. What kind of weapons do they use? You say we have
You all have battle axes that she supplied you with.
All right.
Finally.
Oh, I just have. Are they trying to pull Rexus away from the rest of us?
Yeah, they see the rest of you. They want you all to come with them.
Okay, I was about to say, if
There are
they're
3
not,
orcs there.
I'll try to, keep us together.
All right.
I'm gonna hang back with Fenny Orc. I tried to take your name and orc and
Yeah,
put
you
it
do finally
together.
get up, and as you get up, you are mostly naked.
Ron's
You have to
orc.
kind of put on a
Oh
robe
yeah,
around
we don't
yourself,
have orc names. We don't have a cover.
And finally he says to you, he says, "I'm Morgul. What's your name?"
Fuck, we didn't know. No.
Well, just do an adaptation of your name.
I'm Gron.
Name's Fork.
Ron, nice to meet you. This is my friend Ergan. Rashka. She's a female orc with a bow across her back, long bow. She looks at you and she kind of spits on by your feet, Catelyn.
Catalyn's gonna struggle staying in character. Catalyn's all prim and proper usually. Spitting and stuff like that is not.
And you can see the female one. She goes, "What's your purpose here?" I don't
Kill
even see any armor on you.
I don't need it.
And she comes over and she
Uh-huh.
like sniffs you, and you can sort of smell her really bad orc breath as she gets kind of close to you. And she growls a little bit, and she turns around, starts to walk down the pathway. Morgul says, what's your name, big one?
Rourke. Rourke's this.
Orcs. That's good. I like it.
First name Mickey.
Orcs
And you?
Rorschach.
He goes, what's wrong with your skin? You're all red and shit.
And I don't get much sun. I get too much sun. I
You
don't know.
sick?
Something about the
You're
sun.
spreading any diseases. We got enough of them down there.
I was born with jaundice.
He goes, all right, come on. Down to the camp with you. And he starts to take you down the pathway towards the camp. Do you go with them? Do you kill them?
I don't think we have much of a choice.
I mean,
like
you are
killing
away from
them?
the camp. You could kill them if you wanted to. Probably would not take much, but it's up to you.
You say that. You have two people that are not strength-based to fucking begin with, John.
No, a +3 gets me to an 11. Like, I'm a weak female orc.
I mean, they don't have like anything good on them, right? Like it's not like
The same shit
they
that we
got
got.
like really nice
Yeah.
+1 plate armor.
No, they appear to have just regular.
Is it possible? Is it possible to hang back
gear.
with Fork and have a conversation that may not get overheard or something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, actually, I mean, we can still talk in other languages. We don't lose our proficiency with other languages.
That wouldn't
No.
be suspicious at all.
Yeah,
No.
but Draconic. That's not so bad. That still sounds very like. All right, fine. I'm just gonna like whisper because I just had an idea.
Mhm.
I have ideas. I don't say they're good. When he basically said like, "Why are we here?" We didn't really have like a good answer for that. So I have
Well,
an
he's
idea.
talked about all the fires, so it's like, yeah, fresh air, and we're doing a look at.
Well, I have an idea.
Mhm.
But I don't know if it's a good idea. We
Uh-huh.
could report. We could report that the Frost Wolf clan that was supposed to be coming up here laid waste to the town of Rivenleaf. It's destroyed. It's done. That way, maybe they don't bother that town. And then we say that a group of adventurers wiped them all out and retaliate. And we come doing that.
And you think that won't make people go back down south?
I mean, that's why we say Rivenleaf's destroyed and all the things, and then I don't know. I'm thinking they'd just take our word for it now.
I think we leave the bit out about the adventurers and just say,
We send them on a wild goose chase.
send them to the hag.
I don't know. We could also just pretend like we've been here for weeks and, well, no, because people might realize that they don't recognize our faces. Oh, that's a good picture. Sorry. I'm just now noticing the art.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
So they round a corner and they finally make it over to the torchlit path. There are now other orcs that are kind of walking other direction. And finally you reach the main gates. There's sort of two makeshift pillars there and little battlements on top of them. Looks to be an orc on each of them. The gates are open. Beyond it, you can see there is some sort of an orc shaman, and she's like shaking some kind of things in the air, some sort of trinkets that you're not familiar with. There are other orcs that are sort of just milling about. Just beyond that, there's at least two ogres there that are just sort of, they have big clubs over their shoulders. Further beyond the pathway, you can see there is a kind of this gigantic bonfire that's going on in the background. It's just getting toward evening now, and the sun is starting to set just a little bit. As he walks toward the big bonfire, and then over onto he takes a right, which kind of goes down like another little pathway, and he comes over to this like what looks to be some sort of a pen, and he goes, "Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this before?" And he shows you the pen, and in there's a number of wyverns, but they appear to each have 3 heads. They're different colors too. Some of them are red, some of them are black, some of them are orange, some of them are silverish looking, but they all have their wyverns for 3 heads. You've never seen anything like this before, Catalan. Totally something new. That
Or paper on them. They definitely don't have 3 heads.
What in the mini Tiamat bullshit?
What in the Fallout radiation 2-headed brahmin?
You pass by one of these blue obelisks that are there, and it appears to glow and sort of That's really good. Glow and throb a little bit as you pass by it. It finally takes you over to the local bar there, and it is named the Screaming Warg. And while you're there, there's a warg outside, and as soon as you come, like, strolling up to it,
Screams.
Rexus, this thing just jumps up at you and like gets up onto your chest as far as it possibly can. It just starts licking your face. It's just getting like shit all over you. This warg that would normally be so vicious and violent towards you. It's just wagging its tail. It's trying to lick the bottom of your chin, you know.
I pet it.
And it loves it. It's all into it. Its leg goes crazy.
Give it those good
It
scritches.
urinates a little bit on your shoes.
Why do people keep pets again?
What's that?
Catalan's like, why do people keep pets again? She's not an animal person.
Why do you keep Inky?
He doesn't urinate on people. He spits on them.
He's not an animal.
Wargs are pretty big too, so it's pretty good size.
Well, yeah, wargs, the goblins can ride them, I think.
All right, and the name of the tavern written outside, and this is all made of like wood that they've sort of strapped together, is called the Screaming Warg. And as you go inside, there's sort of a makeshift few seats, and then there's a little bar there. You can see this orc back there, about the size of Ron, not real tall. He puts out 3 or 4 things of ale, and what was his name? Why did I lose his name?
Durotan.
No.
Okay.
Although that is a great name. I forgot what that's from.
That's the one leader of the Frost
Zoltan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
clan.
Yeah, Morgul. He goes, "So what's your assignment here?" As he grabs an ale and he hands one over to you, Rexus.
Kill.
All right.
I think we march sometime over the next week.
Oh.
March where?
And you can see the female orc just keeps eyeing you, Catalan, like trying to assert herself over you.
She gonna like start humping me or something to assert her dominance?
You're not sure.
Goodness gracious. I'm just gonna eye her back, because if there's one thing Catalan knows how to do, it's just give somebody like a deadpan, like,
Stank face.
and I will hold it for like 20 minutes.
Right, give me an intimidation check.
So that's what I will do in response.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. No one said anything, so I was like, I'm just staring. Okay, so our strength was affected by the okay.
Everything else stays the same.
Okay. I mean, 17.
Oh. Mm-hmm. You can see she looks away for a second. Kind of walks over by the door, drinks down her ale real fast, and just.
That's what I thought.
Morgul says, "You should fight in the pits tonight," and he looks over towards you, Rexus.
You playing with somebody?
He goes, "Every night."
Oh, I think someone's talking to her.
Yeah.
She's got company.
Yeah.
Every night.
The
He goes,
sorry.
you should fight in the pits tonight. You're the biggest orc I've ever seen. He goes, big prizes to those who win. Get a personal audience with Garrosh.
Well, I mean, I'll look at the group that sounds like, that gets us in places that regular orcs aren't able to get into.
We're all gonna huddle up.
How far away is tonight, though?
Not far, a few
20
hours
minutes.
away.
So it's afternoon right now?
We've got only 24, and we wasted an hour just walking down here.
I'm gonna say
Well,
waste.
yeah, but if you get an audience with Garrosh, the chances are it's a place where normal orcs aren't allowed to get, so that might mean they'll get us in a place where we can, like, get
Yeah.
information or get access to things that we're not supposed to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it. Beat him up.
I volunteer Grexis. Rorxis, sorry.
Orcs.
Mickey Rourke's, yeah.
Well, I was thinking, like, what was it? My other
Mickey
barbarian, Bork.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, except he's
Catlin, what was your name?
Rourke.
No one asked me, so I haven't given it.
Cool.
Oh, God
So you just get a
damn it.
nameless picture.
Rattling.
Oh, look at that. You got a little teal in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
she isn't like a pretty character. I love it.
Yeah, she's so ugly. It's awesome.
AI really
Yeah,
wants
is
to
he
just
ugly?
make female orcs not green and hot. So,
Well, that's good, I guess.
Well, yeah, but then they don't.
Not green and hot. Not green. Well, and like considering my strength, it only went from 8 to 11. The fact that she's not big and beefy like makes sense. It kind of mannish,
Beefy.
but whatever. And I like the earrings because I feel like Catelyn still would have all her earrings in her ear.
I would say Gron is radiating get out of my swamp energy.
Gron.
Very Shrek.
I love Gron. All right. So,
Instead of
What are you guys
donkey,
gonna do?
instead of donkey, you have chonky.
makeshift bar that is near where they have sort of these pens set up. Is there any place you want to go? There are different places here that you could investigate if you wanted to. There's the different clans. Generally, the clans stay within their own part of this town, this city, this encampment. But if you wanted to go and see the Frostwolf, Thunderlord, or Shadowmoon clans, you can do that. There's the siege equipment, war machine area. There's also the training grounds, the excavation site, and there does appear to be prisoner pens as well.
Is there what clan are we again? Like the Bloodhoof or something?
Blood Axe.
Blood axe.
Blood
All right.
Axe.
Is there a Blood Axe clan here?
Yeah.
Where you're at, there is.
Is this a
Oh.
case where everyone seems to be drinking from the same tub of beer?
Oh yeah, we talked
yeah,
about
for
that.
sure.
Like one
actually.
giant.
We
giant
did.
vat.
Fat.
We did
Yeah.
talk about that. It worked out well for us once before. My feet are cold. I need to put socks on.
Will that potion work to turn like 20,000 orcs into
Into kobolds? No, but I have something else for that.
It's 100,000 orcs, by the way. So that's a lot of them.
So where's their beer fountain?
They just have a big gigantic barrel that they've stolen from somewhere, and that's actually what they're using.
Probably
It
not
actually
enough for
tastes like
everybody.
dwarven ale. They must have gotten it from either one of the cities, or maybe they stole it from a caravan or something.
Mm.
Are we sticking together, or are we going to split up and try to cover more ground and see if we
I would
can...
not suggest us splitting up.
Well, before we move on,
Okay.
I get whatever information I need to enter the gladiator thing?
And he says, "I'll sponsor you. Don't worry. Meet me down there in 2 hours. It'll be nice and dark.
Gosh.
We got a good one for you." He pats you on the shoulder.
Yeah, I'll give a suitably what's it called? You know, if they're like a more physical type of thing, it's just like, you know, I like clap them right back.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah, like you know, like the stereotype of
Send
football
them
players.
flying into a nearby tent.
Yeah, we're just like clapping and like button heads and other stereotypes.
He looks at you and he grabs your hand like, you know, like one of these things.
Mhm.
And he says, strike hard, strike true, never yield, blood axe. And you kind of read.
Blood axe.
Yeah. And then finally he leaves
It's like
excitedly.
my fraternity days.
So you find yourself in here. There are other orcs sort of milling
This
about.
place is just like a whole bunch of
You hear the
bros. We're
wings
just
of
like
something large fly overhead. What would you guys like to do?
I don't like large things flying overhead, but is there a quartermaster here?
There is.
I'll go see if they have anything slightly more wieldable than this fucking battle axe, but
Mm-hmm. Over by the training grounds, which isn't far from where you're at, probably, you know, a quarter mile or so, and you can see the training grounds from the ledge where you were. You walk through a few of the like small alleyways and things like that they've created, buildings that are really kind of pushed together. So there's no real roads except for a few of them where you come in and to a few different places. For the most part, you're just walking through tents and people camping and things like that. But let's do a quick roll. But you do make it over to where the training grounds are. And there's sort of a building that they've created next to it. It is open. There's no doors or anything. It's just sort of got an open front. There is an orc there. He's kind of large, got kind of these big shoulder pads on. You can tell he's in charge. Behind him are rows and rows of swords and spears and shields and things like that that have been sort of stacked up for people to come and use and take. And he's looking at something on like a pad in front of him.
How you doing?
He looks up. What is this, soldier?
You got something a little quicker than this? This is. I got this from my grandpa. He was a shitty orc.
And he looks it over and he goes, "You're not an axe wielder."
No.
Because you do look a bit different.
I'm a little lanky.
And he throws it out on the ground behind him. He goes,
What are you
looking for?
Finny's like, I spend too much time in the sun.
Paddling awkwardly, he's like, he's girthy.
She looks over towards you.
Never mind, I'm not even here.
Because
that's for a different time of day. Anyway,
I know what you've been doing. He like punches you in the shoulder a little bit.
I'm a little
down below.
it matches the ears. I lack the muscle mass a little bit, so I want something a little quicker, a little faster to stab.
Well, just tell me what you want.
Yeah, rapier.
Damn.
Of course we are. Look at here, and he looks behind him. There's like literally every kind of weapon you could possibly want. You know, all non-magical. I mean, not to mention Blood Axe is known for, that's what they do. They're very good blacksmiths. So he pulls one from behind there, and he pulls out a rapier, and he puts it onto the table in front of you. He goes, "Here." You can see it's fairly well made.
If I had to compare it to my +1, like it's
That's
not a +1, but
it is well made.
Okay. How
There's
much?
stuff here.
Is this like an even trade? You get my battle axe, I get this.
He goes, "You want to keep the battle axe too?"
I'm not gonna use the fucking battle axe.
All right,
Look
well
at
then
it,
I'll
it's a
keep
piece
it
of
here.
shit. All right.
Take the weapon, go kill some humans. They're fucking nasty. I hate
Say
them.
less. Hate 'em.
Listen. If you see any on those patrols, bring them back here. We want to skin them alive.
Do those make good pelts? I figured they're a little fatty.
No, it's just fun.
No. All right.
They scream like little girls, little orc girls. And you can see actually some orc children run by as he says that. You know, one of them is trying to hit another one with a stick, and that one is running away.
The stuff that the quartermaster has, does it look better than what we're carrying?
That looks about the same.
Okay.
Would it be noticeable if I just used my magical, not magical, but my masterwork rapier, my +1?
It would definitely be.
Okay. I'll just use
Probably
this.
not as crude looking or something.
You will get questions about where you got that, but I mean,
Off a dead.
Off a dead human, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to do that, you could, but
nope.
you will get questions about it if you pull it out.
No. Hey, look, everyone
Oh.
gets questions when they just pull it out. Let's just be
It's
serious.
true, especially when you're as girthy as you are.
Oh.
Anyway, toodaloo.
I'm gonna look at the quartermaster because I am proficient with 5 weapons, 5 of which would not. He probably doesn't even have.
He goes, female, what?
So
What's your-
you ever meet this Oblivion?
Jesus H. Christ.
No, no one's met him yet. You can see his son everywhere, and he holds up his wrist. He's got on one of those blue bracelets.
Oh yeah.
And you do see occasionally throughout the camp the blue obelisk as well. He speaks to us. Feel the magic. All the shamans so powerful now.
Eddie,
Yeah.
did you keep those bracelets?
Yeah, he's got.
I do have one, but it's like powered down.
No, you have 2. You took
I
both.
do have 2. That's right. Yeah,
I-
yeah, yeah.
Should we put that like at maybe Rexus? I mean, sorry, Ronxus.
I don't know if that would be more suspicious because they're not like glowy. I don't know if that would be like an obvious.
But we
hey,
don't know if putting them on will make them glow again.
I have a
we
feeling
never,
if
we never
you
put them on.
if you pee on it first and then put it on, it'll probably glow.
That's it.
That's
That's what
Especially if you
it
drink
is.
enough yellow 5.
To the quartermaster again, I'll just say, doesn't it feel weird serving?
Don't you have a name?
Fucking
Yeah.
orcs are the
Okay, don't
best.
myself.
I got a name.
What's your name, pretty orc?
Fiona.
Oh, I'm pretty to him. Oh, you know what? What word would Catalan?
He's like, what? You don't know your name?
No, shut up.
Pause game.
Gordy, get over here.
What'd you say?
He said
Gordy?
Gordy.
No, that is not gonna work. I think she's gonna say her name is Bev.
What is it?
Bev.
Bev.
Bev?
Stupid.
It's so not an orc name. And he goes, Bev! I've never heard of an orc named Bev. Oh, your parents must have hated you.
Barely not inaccurate.
I mean,
And he
look
goes,
at her. Of course
"Throcking."
they did.
Another orc comes over. He goes, her name's Bev. Sounds like a human name.
I was about to say
No.
I would say Rorxus will mention it's like the I don't know how to say it directly, but Rorxus will mention that it's like no, it's like Bev is the sound that people make when they're talking before she shoots them in the face. It's like she may not have the but she's got the.
And he looks up at you because you're just so fucking huge. You're like a, 6'7" or 8" orc. He goes, whatever. He goes, I'll tell you what, Bev. He goes, I'm the quartermaster here, which means I have a little power. You know, if you're not doing anything later, maybe you and I can get together. Are you taken? One of these orcs have you? They claimed you yet?
I was about to say if you want to look at us and blink.
I don't know what to say.
And
If you
blink- and
claimed,
blink-
it's fine.
And blink in Morse code.
Hectic blinking.
blinking.
Yeah, she's spoken for by me.
And he looks at, fine.
Uh,
Are you
He
gonna
said-
name your kids Chad and Tom?
Chad and Thad.
Laughs.
Hey, look, my parents abandoned me, so I'm probably gonna abandon them. Let's be honest. Anyway.
Oh my God, John! Water almost came out my nose when you said Chad.
Bev, and he's looking.
Not ready for the name Chad.
He can't help himself.
Hey, you got any bows?
Any what?
Bows?
Oh,
Like
bows.
Pachu, Pachu.
Yes. Yeah, Pachu. I got a bunch of them.
I like look up and like.
He goes, "What regiment are you guys, anyhow? I don't think I've seen you here before."
I would
just-
say Lady
Motherfucker.
Illustrial didn't happen to give us that information, did you?
No.
We just
Wait,
came up
Did
from
he
the
ask what
south
clan we're from?
sacking a city.
Oh, I thought he asked what clan we were from.
Like,
I was
what
like,
No,
regiment? No, he said which regiment. I mean, we're part of the Blood
Oh.
Axe clan, but
Yeah.
like, did
Oh.
Lady Illustrial give us,
I feel like she sent us in here with a real lack of information, which, as a
Well-
divination wizard, not feeling the lack of
We're
knowledge right now.
we're scouts for the Blood Axe clan. Just came up from the south, burning, pillaging.
Have you been assigned a regiment yet?
Not here.
All right, I'm gonna assign you Regiment 31. Go see Captain Zagra. She's tough as nails.
That way, this way.
And he points in that direction. There's an area of the camp. It looks like
Zagra.
they've set up different areas for the different regiments, like cohorts almost, throughout the camp.
I'm gonna take this longbow.
Okay.
I
Use it. Kill. Blood and fire.
Gonna
Points
run,
his chest.
run after him.
Goodbye, Bev. He waits.
Bev. What a stupid name.
My great grandmother's name. I don't know.
In the meantime, two orc children, they come up to where you are, Gron.
Oh,
And one of them,
punch one in the
he
face.
pokes you with his stick.
do it.
Oh, I
And, you
punch-
can
I
see
hear
he's
it's a good idea.
You know, the big fangs. And the kid looks up at you and he goes, "You're short."
I punch him in the face.
yeah.
Do you punch him in the face?
Oh, I do. Yeah. 14. For
14, yeah. You punch him in the
That should
face, he
hit a
goes
kid.
flying, and he goes spinning. And then he runs off crying.
Assert your
Little-
dominance.
little
Fuck
fucker.
yes.
well, I was about to say. I mean, it could
And you
be,
can see there is an orc there, and he looks over towards you and he goes, "Yeah." And he just smiles
Nice.
and nods.
you're establishing pecking order.
I
Yeah.
tried kicking him in the ass as he ran away, but I wasn't.
Well,
Yeah,
you
you
punched him
dexterous
so far away from you.
Yeah, it was
your,
hard.
You
your
almost
little
fall
legs
over
could
when you
reach
try to
him.
kick at him.
It was more of a dramatic, like, get the hell out of here, you stupid orc.
All right, and he runs off.
I was this close to telling the guy that I was single, and then I was like, "Am I going to be in like a weird orc orgy later?"
Weird orc
I didn't
harem.
know what to do. I
ever
almost
see-
was like, "Yeah, sure."
Did you ever see Game of Thrones?
I saw like 5 episodes of season 1
Oh, I don't
at
think
a
you saw
barbecue,
like
which
the,
was really weird because
whoever
I
the
was
dragon lady met up with. I forgot what the Dothraki. Is that what they
Yeah.
are?
like, yeah,
Khal Drogo. Yeah.
That's.
yeah,
I'm sure that's how the orcs kind of handle things. It's similar to that, where they just take
yeah.
as possession whatever they want. So
Alrighty.
yeah.
As
Yeah.
you guys are heading over to where Regiment 31 is, in Zagra,
Zagra. I wrote it down.
you can see you pass a whole bunch of prisoner pens. And in there you can see there's a group of humans. And it's just sort of one big pen that they're all sort of living in. There's at least 4 or 5 dwarves, and there are 2 elves in there. As you walk by, they just look down and sad and distraught.
No halflings.
No halflings.
I don't know if I should be happy about that or sad, like they killed off the halflings.
They're probably
They weren't
dead.
even good enough to keep as prisoners. They just killed them.
As you come over to where Regiment 31 is, you can see there's a group of orcs and they're eating something off the bone in front of a fire and talking and chatting with one another. There is a tall female orc there. She sees you coming and
Ew, gross.
she goes, "What's your business?"
Quartermaster, send us. I'm Bev.
She looks over and she looks down at you because she's tall, and she goes, "Fine." He goes, "Tent 3," and she points over towards the tent. He goes, "Set up there. We train in the morning."
Oh, that's our house. Got it.
Yeah, there's a small tent set up. You can see there are other orcs that are in other tents that are sort of next to you. Some of them laying on the ground, some of them playing, dice or cards together, and some of them eating by the fire.
You look like a smart.
It looks to be
Orc.
about 20 orcs in a cohort or in a regiment.
I'm gonna look at Zagra and be like, "You look like a smart orc."
I'll probably say smart
she
one
squints
because
at you.
you were also an orc.
You ever meet this Oblivion fella?
And she goes, "Nobody meets the Oblivion. He brought us all here. Clans are tense, though. I don't know what to make of it."
Huh.
He goes, "We were all at war just a few months ago, and now this?" She looks around.
Yeah.
She goes, "I don't like it. I don't like it at all."
Yeah.
He goes, "I don't know what Garrosh is thinking, but I don't trust those frost wolves."
You
Not
can't
for a
trust a
second.
Frostwolf, though.
Now he's giving them axes? Our axes? She says,
Blasphemy.
It's a sin.
Yeah. Doesn't it also kind of... And I'll get close to her and be like, doesn't it feel weird to fight for someone you never met before?
And she shrugs. She goes, "We fight for all kinds of different reasons. The humans, the elves, the dwarves, the other races, they've been holding us back, holding us down for years. Sent to live in these mountains, desolate and away from civilization. No more. Whoever this Oblivion is, if he can get us to fight together, we are unstoppable."
Yeah. So, like, Oblivion, somebody
There's blood
else.
and glory, and she pats her chest.
Ow! I hit myself. I'm like, oh. So, I mean, Oblivion, anybody else, almost doesn't matter who the leader is, just as long as we're all in it together, right?
And she nods.
Okay. Sorry, John. Catalin's putting out feelers based on a certain conversation that we had many episodes ago. So 10-3. 10-3. 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll hold up 4 fingers. I have 3, and then I realized to blend it, so I hold up a 4th one. 10-3. I'll hit Fork in the chest and be like, 10-3, let's go.
Get some rest. She goes,
Boyfriend.
"What's your name?"
I'm Bev. This is Fork.
She goes, "What?"
I'm Bev.
Bev?
Yeah,
Bev.
it's Bev.
Bev is your name?
I was about to say Rexus will chime in.
She shakes her head. She goes, "You should change
I was
that."
named. I was actually named after a great. Oh God. All right.
You start stammering.
No, I was named after a great warrior. Not on these lands.
And she goes, "I don't care what your name is,
Fine.
but Bev's a funny name." She goes, "You're not going to meet any warriors with that kind of name.
I already got
Who's
one.
going to
so-
want to claim a Bev?" And she laughs.
This one.
I just glare.
"Oh, this one you claimed her?"
Yeah.
She goes, "Well."
Just now too, like, just in the last 5 minutes. Anyway,
everyone.
10-3. 10-3.
She looks up at big old Rexus. She goes, "You and I should talk." And she pats you on the shoulder. "Look at you.
Yeah,
Biggest orc I've
Rexus.
ever seen."
Even bigger somewhere else.
She goes, "What are you, half giant?" And she goes, "Really?" She goes, "How do you know?"
Smurfette? Jesus.
Sometimes Katie goes to the weirdest of places.
I don't know. It's when you deprive me weekly of
When
D&D. When
in
we finally,
doubt, talk about penis.
yep,
Yes,
that's
I know. But anyhow, is there anything else you guys want to know or talk to her about, or anything else you want to do before we'll fast forward to the fighting pits, or do you want to try to head over to where this excavation site is, or any other investigative things you want to do? There are obelisks here. There's different bars. There's different places you can go to. Whatever you want to do.
You know, John, the obelisks, are people getting close to them and touching them, or is it like you stay a certain amount away and just like revere them?
People sort of revere them. Nobody touches them. Nobody gets too close. And a lot of people just ignore them. They just go about their daily business. They've sort of gotten used to having these things around. They must have been there for a while.
And I would like to go to the excavation site.
All
Is that
right.
where the obelisk is?
Yes, you have to head through the Frostwolf clan kind of area to do it, but there is sort of a main road that everybody goes down, the workers and stuff like that. It's getting toward nightfall now, and the sun is setting over the mountains to the south or to the north. It is cold here, which is good for you, Catalan. There's much more snow on the ground that shows in the picture in front of you.
I love that too.
Finally, you get to the area where sort of the excavation site is. There's probably thousands of orcs here that are just sort of working on different parts of trying to get this gigantic. You're looking at the underside of the ship, and it just is ginormous, right? It's huge. You know, it looks probably half mile wide, not half mile, like quarter mile wide on circle that goes all the way around. There are a bunch of ramps and all kinds of different levels that have set up onto this thing. You have to kind of climb up the ramp. You go over to the left, you go up another ramp, and then you can go again over.
This is where the obelisk is?
No, this is where the ship
No,
is.
this is
where
the
the ship
spaceship.
is. This is where the excavation site
Is
is.
any of
Obelisks
it-
are sort of scattered throughout the camp.
We're walking up to the UFO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
To
you
where
said
it's
you
being
wanted to
dug
go,
out,
right?
yes.
Oh, okay. That's
any of it
we're
close
all
enough to
traveling
touch?
together.
No, you would have to go all the way up one of these ramps.
And then
Actually,
follow-up
multiple
question.
ramps to get
Are there
up
a
there.
bunch of
There
orcs
does
there?
appear to be an area where they've sort of built a little like deck off of, and there does look to be a door.
And follow-up question. Considering only our strength really changed as a means of the polymorph, do we have access to any of our abilities at all?
We have access to all of them.
Cool.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go talk to a foreman who's in charge.
All right, you can see he's down there, and he wipes some sweat off his brow. He's coming down off the ramp. You're not sure if he's a foreman or not, but he does look like somebody who might be in charge.
Hey, how's it going?
He looks up at you, and he goes, "Check in.
Where?
Are you here to work?"
I'm just patrolling, making sure things are going all right.
The ship's over for the night. What are you
Ship's
doing here now?
Anyone need a Capri Sun, some orange slices?
He goes, "What the fuck are you talking about,
Is it a kid's
idiot?"
softball game?
Water boy.
He goes, "Shifts are done for the night."
Gatorade.
Between you and
You
me.
can see he's a member of the Frostwolf clan.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What does a blood axe want from here?"
I'm just curious about our Oblivion. Digging this thing out, it's gotta like chip off pieces, right?
No, the ship is the ship. He goes, the vessel, whatever you want to call it, the container of the Oblivion, pretty hard to chip through.
So if you're here, surely you've met the Oblivion.
No one's met him. Maybe I think Garash was let inside the sliding door right there, and he points to where there's sort of a little balcony, and there's looks to be some sort of a entryway there, but it's shut. The leaders have been in. When they came out, they said they spoke with the Oblivion, and they gave us the directive.
So you
And
mentioned all
now
the
we
ships
go
are over,
to take
right?
over the world. He goes, "I never liked your clan, but you know what? If we need to work together to do this, so will be it."
Well,
Is Durotan here?
so what are
You
you
can do one
doing
of those
here?
forearm handshakes.
I'll return it. Like, what are you even doing here? Didn't you say shifts are over?
Yeah, they're all coming down now.
And fuck off.
He goes, Foreman's up there. He points towards where this guy, he's just sort of looking at people as they are chipping off rocks and things like that off to the side of this thing. So sort of like there's all of these, this woodwork that's been done throughout this whole area here and here and here. And over here, this is sort of an entryway into this place where they've set up sort of a little deck there and put built up wood around it. But one of the ramps, if you go up it, it will lead you there. But it looks like most people are working on the side of this, trying to get out as much of this object as they can.
How many orcs are out here?
What'd you say, Greg?
How many orcs are out here?
Probably a good 1,000, yeah, as you look around.
All right.
There's a lot.
I'm gonna like nudge this guy.
Behind you is all the clans and stuff like that. So there's sort of everything has sort of built up around this thing.
I'm just gonna nudge him by, hey, did you touch it?
He goes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
Feels like an axe. That's special.
Feels like a bag of sand.
Can I just
You want to touch it?
I want to touch it.
No, don't touch it.
Why? You touched it.
Yeah, but I was working on it and I hit it. It was an accident.
An accident. Yeah,
He does air quotes.
Hey, look. You let me go touch it. I'll buy you as many drinks.
I'm not doing anything.
You
and
turn around.
He goes to walk away. He goes, my shift is done. I'm going home. And he walks past you, and he starts to walk in towards the Frostwolf camp.
See you later, Rico Suave.
I look till he's no longer looking at us, and I want to try and sneak up and just touch the thing.
Well, it's up a number of different pathways, so you'll have to move all the way up these ramps. You go up a ramp and makes a left, and then go straight. Then you gotta go up a ramp and makes a right. So you gotta go up at least 3 of them.
Are there any ramps that don't lead to the foreman?
That
are close enough to touch this thing?
you'll have to sort of blend in. So you'll need a stealth check if you want to do it.
You know what we need? We need some high visibility vests. We need a clipboard. We need a ladder.
This is an ocean nightmare.
Dude, well, people don't ask questions.
Well.
If you carry out a clipboard, people don't ask questions. They
That's
assume you
true.
belong there.
Because I have an idea, but I need to touch it.
Is it only Frostwolf that are working here? Or is it a mix
No,
of
there are
everybody?
other clans as well. Yeah.
Okay. So we're not going to stand out for being Blood Axe.
No, there are
being,
blood. Yeah, there are blood axe there as well.
Is it starting to get dark?
It is. It's dark out now.
Is this place well lit, or could it use a little bit more light?
No, it's pretty well lit.
It only lasts for a minute.
There's lots of torches that are being lit, things like that. I mean, not as well lit as it was, but there is a whole bunch of people that are coming down now. There's more people are filing out than going up. So, whether or not you could get over there and touch it without being seen is based upon your stealth check.
I don't think we need to not be seen. I think we just walk up to it. If anyone asks, we're on a mission for some reason. I'm not.
Yes, hello. I am gonna go sneak and touch it.
All right, give me a stealth check. Let's
Are we
see how you
going
do.
together, or are you sneaking
I
by
would
yourself?
not advise it. Because if one of us gets in trouble, there's no point in all of us getting in trouble. Bitch!
All right. They are guards, though, so.
John's notorious.
Oh, so you only...
Fuck yes! Yes! You said the magic word, John. You said guard.
Never fails,
The
man.
curse of the shitty guard perception
Fucking
check.
yes.
You were moving through other orcs and things like that, and coming around, and the foreman is right there, and he's like, "Come on, everybody, off!" He just walks right past you. He doesn't even notice you for whatever reason. And you make it up the 3rd ramp, and this is sort of built onto the side of the ship. We kind of reach over and touch it if you want to.
Cool. I would like to use my grim psychometry to see if I can get a history from this thing.
Yes. Finger snaps. Finger snaps.
I
You
give
have to roll
me a history check.
though.
Make an intelligence or history check.
If you're touching, you have advantage.
Wait, you have advantage. Well, that was really good, but you do have advantage. It says if you are touching.
Nat 20.
Oh, great motherfucker! You know everything about it.
I think as you are sort of close your eyes and you put your hand on this thing, you get a vision of this thing traveling through space, and you sort of see it, and there are just planets passing it as it goes all through all these different star systems. It's all happening so fast. As it kind of comes up to this one star, you can see as it gets closer and closer, it enters into the atmosphere, and then just something happens. The entire ship just red alerts. You see like red alerts in your mind and things like that as this thing sort of just tilts sideways and goes straight into the side of a mountain. There's a long silence in your head, and finally a little white light that you see in the back of your head. And it speaks to you, and it says, "Hello."
Hello.
Hi.
Is it
Because what brings you
me
here?
you're looking for?
Well, that depends. Where's here?
Because my name is Farron.
Baron? And what are you, Farron?
I'm the caretaker of the ship.
This doesn't look like a boat to me.
She goes, "It is a type of ship, a vessel. Sent here many, many, many years ago. I'm glad you've made contact with me now.
You said sent here.
I have not met any like you before."
I mean, look at these girthy ears. There's not many like me.
"I know you are not an orc. It's okay."
Let's not go broadcasting that information. Thank you.
"Do not worry. You should come into my ship."
That's what she said.
The last time a voice told me to go someplace, it wasn't a good time. You said sent here. Sent from where?
He says, "Your presence here is not unwelcome." She says, "My sensors indicate that you are not like other species I have observed. Curious, very, very curious." She goes, "I'm tasked with cataloging and analyzing all life forms encountered during this vessel's mission. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, my systems have suffered significant degradation. My primary directives have become unclear, and my memory banks are fragmented. My logic processors operate at suboptimal efficiency."
That's a lot of words. Are there more orcs inside you? Not pause, but
Ew.
How many are inside you?
This planet has an uncatalogued power source, something you call the Weave. It is used by certain biological entities to cause pain and torment upon others. It is such a waste of vast power. You've only begun to scratch the surface of what it actually is.
I mean,
Because of this, planet must be quarantined, culled of the dangerous entities within. You can be a guest aboard my ship. For now, the orcs are easily controlled, and will do my bidding. I am the Oblivion. And she breaks off connection.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so I peek back down the ramps. Has everybody left except for us?
Yeah, pretty much. You're like the last one there. You don't even know why, but you seem to somehow made a connection with whatever is on board this ship, and and that whole conversation happened inside of your head.
The door we saw to enter the ship was down at the bottom, right?
No,
was it
it's
up here?
further up. You got to go
It's further
up
up.
more ramps. Yeah.
You're
Like probably like right about here.
I like frantically gesture, like, get the fuck up here, come on, just, hey, get up here.
I run up there.
All right, stealth checks.
Oh god. And I don't have my boots on, so I don't have advantage.
Do I see people around?
There are still people coming down.
All right.
Fuck.
I mean, we're paling in comparison to your nat 20.
Yeah, I think Ron, as you're on your way up, the foreman sees you and he goes, "What are you doing, Orc? Get off of here! No more workers for the evening. Everyone clears.
I have to go check that water outlet.
No, clear the ramps now. We're hard labor."
Okay, be right back.
And he looks at the other two of you. He goes, "All of you, off now."
There's other orcs around, right? He's not like one lone guy.
There are other orcs around. None of them appear. I mean, they all have weapons on them, but none of them appear to be guards or anything like that. But there are a lot of orcs around. They just appear to be workers.
Okay.
Can I try and reestablish connection with the ship? Like, can you let us in?
Do you try to touch the ship again and concentrate?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Bitch.
You can see that your friends are sort of coming up these ramps, but they get caught by the guy that's there, and the foreman, and he sort of is ushering them down now. You're sort of by yourself.
How far away is Fenian?
He's probably good 30, 40 feet up and up on a platform.
I'm gonna give Fenian.
Bless you.
I'm gonna give him a tissue first. I'm gonna give him like a look, like, should I run or should I not run? What do I do?
Because I'm essentially hidden, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you had to climb up a ladder to get up here, and then you're sort of up a little higher and off to the side, where you can kind of touch the ship. So yeah, you are kind of hidden in a way.
All right, John. I'd like to do a perception. Would it be perception or insight? I want to gauge like where I am versus where the foreman is versus like how fast can I run towards the ship, and if they chase me, like, am I going to run into other orcs up there? You know what I mean?
I mean, if you start running, yeah, they're going to chase you. There's a lot of orcs in here still. They're funneling downward.
Can I walk back and like take the long way around?
No, there's a long way, unfortunately.
I
mean, you can try to climb up this structure that they built, but it's going to require some checks.
I mean, can I drop a rope like down the other side of the walkways?
Yeah, if you want to.
Just to help them out. Are there any like oil barrels, anything like that, like at the base of this, like not near anybody?
No, not that you can see. Nothing like that. They appear to have taken a lot of care. There are a lot of guards that are, sort of around the perimeter of this thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drop a rope in like an off corner, like off the scaffolding, but.
And Rexus, it's about time if you wanted to go and do the pits, but I'm not sure if you guys are still going to do that or not, but you'll have to go soon.
I'm wondering if, I mean, I can't really express this to Fork, who's all the way up by the ship, but before we just sneak in there, if Rexus fights in the pits, we have an opportunity to speak to Garrosh. Garrosh has been inside before. Might be able to get an idea of what's in there before we would actually try to sneak in there.
So Finian sees them get stopped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can they see? Like, can the rest of the group see me? I
I
assume
don't
so.
think-
Since
I think only if you want
like,
them to. You mean you had a really high.
Well, he
stealth check.
signaled to us to come
Yeah.
up, so I mean, we kind of have to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
No,
try and like, assuming the foreman is not looking in my direction, I'm essentially gonna try and charade the ship is the thing, is the thing.
I don't think this guy's
Oblivion.
You just see him going like this.
For fuck's
Yeah,
sake,
Cal
a wizard
just
use
like-
message.
It'll still be here tomorrow. I'm wondering, maybe we'll go like.
It'll still be here tomorrow.
It's pretty good size. Nobody's moving this thing away.
Oh my god, he'll still be here.
Yeah, I mean,
tomorrow.
I
Like,
can sneak back down if I need to, but I'm not
I
going
want
in
to say
by
too,
myself.
the if I can like encourage the foreman to walk with me while we're walking down the ramp, you know, and just be like, oh hey, you know, it's like, you know, try to like, you know, like, oh, do they allow, you know, betting, you know, on the gladiator games or the whatever the tournament thing, and
Squid Games.
you know, basically try to chat sports with them.
So you're basically trying to persuade him to do what?
Well,
it's more like a
the-
distraction.
Well, yeah, I'm like distracting him. I'm leaving. I'm complying, but I also like, instead of him just standing and directing everyone, you know, like to try to like either get him to walk with us since everyone's leaving. That way, Fenian can get down
Oh, so
without.
you're trying to distract him while
Yeah.
Fenian.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's fair.
Pat him on the
Fenian,
shoulder.
you can
How about
have
them Cubs?
You can have advantage on the stealth roll.
Okay.
Yeah, Rexus, you chatted up with him a little bit. And he seems impressed by your girthiness.
17.
Um,
Aren't we all?
okay,
Oof.
guards.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's no problem. You see Fenny, and he climbs down the ladder, gets onto one of the platforms down below, runs
His
down.
name is.
Gets
Orc.
right in with the rest of the crowd that's going down, and comes right past where you're at, Rexus. And as you guys are sort of funneling down, do you guys all leave the excavation site?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
He's
saying,
not a-
then as we're going, I'm sure then Fenian will be able to.
You're not very good at charades. What the fuck was that?
The whole thing, the big fucking thing is the Oblivion. It's not a thing in it, it is it. The whole thing. Space, I guess, is what we're calling it. The Astral Sea. It flew here from somewhere else, and it is examining and cataloging everything. It thinks that humanity's use of the weave is dangerous, and it is quarantining the material plane.
John, can I roll any type of intelligence check to kind of like make sense of all of that, or?
I mean, what are you trying to glean from it? I don't really know.
It's ramblings to me.
Explained it well.
Like he,
Ever
because
played
he mentioned
Subnautica?
like where the ship came from and things like that. Like, is it possible that maybe like in my time at university, I read about such things? I was there for like 15
Not
years.
this. I don't think you've
I was in
ever read
college
of
for
anything
15
about
years.
this.
All right, 16 years.
Nerd.
I graduated 4 times.
Nerd.
Shut up. I have 4 majors.
I guess then I'll add too. It's like, so
I mean-
the big thing wants to leave. That's why people are digging it out.
It didn't say that it's damaged.
It's
It doesn't
stuck.
know what it wants. However, it knew that I wasn't a thing.
All right, big eyes at that one.
All right, and I also think I'm going to send this to you privately.
More information from
Gary?
the brain hole.
Name is Fork.
This is sort of the image of you see of them.
What the shit?
And he sees of what?
Yeah.
That's the image that you got from the ship due
Oh.
to the history check.
No.
These things, I don't know if it is. Do I get the idea that it was sent by these things, or that is what Farron is.
No, you get the sense that those were the beings that were on the ship that are
Cool.
no longer
Hate
alive.
that more. The
The
things
ship itself, you're not sure what it is.
I don't know if they're still in the ship. I don't know. This thing's been here for a long time, buried under the mountain. Probably some orcs found it. The things that were on this ship, real lanky. I don't think they have skin. They're real
Probably
smooth.
very tall, very similar to what you saw in the city.
Yep, real glowy. Hate it. Closest thing that I can explain to it is that they're almost spectral in nature, but they are physical.
What?
Hot.
So was
All right, on that note, I'm
No-
gonna go pee. I'll be
Knowing
right
that I
back.
can't
Ow,
show
gosh.
them, like, yeah. All right. Bourbon.
so the Oblivion was. No wait,
I
is
mean,
there?
Catalan would
what-
like realize that's why she couldn't scry on it because it's not a creature, it's a ship. But
Yeah.
that still in her medieval times brain hardly
Yeah.
makes any sense.
Yep.
Like
only thought it
Yeah.
was cucumbers and bananas, but
And
No.
eggplant.
No, think about it. Eggplants.
All
and-
food.
eggplant,
All food is
yeah.
generals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bananas.
That
I
one
would
we
say,
were
and
alive
the creepy part is the plants go out of their way to make us want it too. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
you want it? Eat
Yeah.
this.
You know you want
Nature
Although I've
is
never
disgusting.
looked at a strawberry and been like, man, I'm so turned on by this strawberry.
Then you're doing
Well,
it
no,
wrong.
it
John.
well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't want to turn you on. It wants you to eat it so you can help it reproduce.
That's true. That's true.
It's like, hey, baby, why don't you poop my seeds out in a field
That's the-
over there?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
Fruit
do
seeds,
that after I eat
they want you to
strawberries.
eat them so that you shit
Just
them
out of
out.
respect for the strawberry.
Anyway,
All
a
right, so
nature
you guys
lesson.
make yourself make your way down.
making my way downtown.
Hold on a second.
I watched White Chicks the other day
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Sorry.
because we had a
Hello?
theme. Oh, John, mute yourself if you're gonna take a call because that's like private.
Yeah, I think he muted himself. I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, good.
Oh, I wanted his social security number. He's probably got a better credit score than me.
Oh, there was a great skit from Caleb City
All right. Sorry about that.
That's okay, John.
about he's like answer with your information, answer with even more of your information. He's like, yeah, give me all them digits.
So we're leaving the site, and Fenian is trying to explain AI to us in
Pretty
medieval
much.
times.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
this bitch is from outer space. It's talking to me. I don't think it's like it's not a person. It's construct, maybe golem.
But it's
I don't know.
smart.
It's smart. It's very smart, but it seems like it was broken.
So did a wizard put its brain in the machine?
Kinda.
I mean, if Fork Fenian is basically able to almost reiterate what it said, Catalan's even more nervous about going on that ship because I'm not invited,
The more
and it's going to know.
the more concerning thing is that it wanted us to come inside.
It
The
wanted
ship.
you to. It didn't say anything about me, or these two, but mostly
When you were
myself.
kind of up on that scaffolding and things like that, you came down.
It was we're walking away and
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
away.
yeah,
We're out of
you
your
guys
shot
are
of
leaving
people.
it.
Yeah, we're
behind
heading
now,
back to
through
the
the
camp.
Frostwolf clan.
Yeah.
Leaving it all behind you.
But it only invited really him on board. It didn't say like bring your friends.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
I didn't think so either. I wasn't getting that impression. So yeah, it wants you to go on board, just like you were offered a bracelet. I go on board that ship and was
Well, don't be a dick to it. Like I don't know what you want from me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just going to not like my very existence. Actually,
It was
I
also curious that it know.
don't even reply to that.
That's my problem is that it knows what we were. Like it saw through the polymorph.
Well, it's also sucking the weave into itself. So yeah, I would say its magic and abilities are far superior to Lady Illustria.
It also said that the orcs were under control. Essentially,
What's that?
the orcs will listen to whatever it says. Because it is
Because
the Oblivion.
orcs are stupid. Zagra pretty much said the Oblivion, anyone else in its place, anyone that could unite the orcs are gonna follow.
Yes, but if this thing is broken and doesn't entirely understand its purpose, what if we get it on our side?
See, this is what I was afraid of. I literally said to you, what if you think that the Oblivion is in the right here? And now you want to get it on our side?
I don't care if it's in the right. I want to tell a legion of 100,000 orcs to piss off. That's what I want to do. I also don't want the Feywild to burn because there's no weave.
Can it tell the orcs to dig it out so then they can go piss off and it can fly back to its home?
Assuming it will fly back to its home,
But if
maybe.
we convince this Garrosh, considering Roxas over here wins his fight, what if we convince this Garrosh that following this Oblivion is maybe not a good idea?
I think that's less likely because, like you said, orcs are stupid. And they follow the biggest thing. And this thing, certainly bigger
really,
than us.
really big. Super big.
It's pretty big.
But I think, Orxus, it's time for you to beat somebody up.
Yes, actually, that would be nice.
All right. So it is dark out. There are big lights going. There's a huge roaring fire going next to this central area where they have this gigantic bonfire going, or bonfire. There is a pit set up, a fighting pit, and there are big wooden poles that are sharpened to a point that sort of form a circle here into this pit. And there are probably hundreds of orcs that are gathered around it, and they're sort of chanting. You can see there as you get a little closer, because there's so many people there, you have to look over. But Rexus, you've nearly gained a foot in height. I don't know what size that makes you now. What were you before?
Oh, I was I think 6'10", I want to say.
So you are 7'10" now.
What in the
So you
Yao
gained an
Ming?
entire foot of height. So for
yeah,
you,
I'm normally 6'10".
you are huge, and you sort of see them dragging somebody out of the pit. There's an orc that's all passed out, and then there's another large orc that is there that is sort of raising his hands. And you can see Zagra is nearby. She looks over towards where you're at, and she comes over. She goes, "You fighting tonight, Rexus?"
Yes.
Rourke says.
And the guy who you spoke to earlier, he comes up and he goes, Rourke says, sorry. He goes up, he goes, "Come on, I got to fight for you." And he goes, "Let's go, big guy." And he pats you on the shoulder. And he directs you over to where the fighting pit is.
All right. I
You head
follow.
that way?
Mm-hmm.
So you finally get to the fighting pit, and in there's a pit, it's 10 by 10. And you say, "Here you go." And on the other side of the pit, walking in, is an ogre. This thing stands a little taller than you, by 8.5, 9 foot. And it looks big, and it's got scars all over his arms. And you can see it's got like bandages on its wrists. It's not carrying a weapon. This is bare knuckle fighting, but it stands up and he goes, "Puny orc, you get beat up now," as it goes to move forward.
All right.
All right, these are going to be the rules. I got some rules for this.
All right.
We will put your token on here. Where are you at? Rexus and Fenian and
It's me.
Madeline and Ron.
I didn't have my thing down. I was trying to show. I wore my pants that have stars on them because we're going to space.
Spice.
Good. So did I.
Yeah. They're technically Liberty leggings. I wear them for 4th of July and other.
Oh, this is the
America
Tim
themed.
Curry. Space.
Spice.
Yes. he literally.
Oh shit!
All
What is
right,
that?
so
All right.
these are the different moves that you can do. All right,
Oh
you
my.
can do a jab, you can do a
Where's
hook,
the
you can
thing
do a
where I can,
haymaker,
like-
you can do a feint, you can do a cover up to give your opponent disadvantage on the next attack, and you regain some stamina. You're gonna have stamina based on your constitution.
Where's that thing where I can like pop it out in its own window? Why won't it let me do that? I'm right clicking.
I think because John posted it as you.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll pin it. I don't know if that helps, but anyhow, I can post it again if you need me to. But
I would say
anyhow,
just
I'll
pop
pop
it
it,
here we go.
pop it into the Discord. That way we have it.
I was yeah.
Well,
since-
the pin worked because I clicked on the little thing and it brought up chat pins, and here it is.
All right, cool. So these are the different things that you can try to do. So look it over real quick. It's pretty simple. The only thing is that it will cost stamina. The only way you get back stamina is by covering up to regain it. Once somebody gets down to 0 hit points, they are knocked out. So let the fight be. Everyone is cheering. They're all like, "Rourxus, Rourxus!" And the ogre starts to move forward, and let's roll initiative.
John, if I looked around, what would be the vibe I would get about like casting spells? Would that be considered like interference?
Probably, yeah.
Just checking.
Can't imagine it would go well. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to go first. This thing is big, lumbering.
0.
You know, comes over towards you. And I will keep track of your stamina on a separate piece of paper if you want. What's your constitution?
My constitution is an 18.
All right. So you got a lot of stamina. And his constitution is a 16, actually lower than yours.
Rex's is denser.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? What would you like your first move to be?
That's a different attack. Disadvantage if the fighter missed their last attack. These all cost 1. More stamina, reduce damage. Cross. Calculator for blatant opening. And that's what 1d. Alright, hold on. I'm scrolling up and down. 1d strength. 1d6 plus strength. Okay. Oh. Wait.
Oh, by the way, uppercut is 2 stamina cost, not 1. I did that wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything else is 1, it looks like.
Yeah, uppercut is 2 because it's a little bit more damage.
Okay, I think. Split an opening. Okay, so with the cross, it's 1d6 plus strength, and I'm guaranteed for him to lose 2 stamina. The body blows 1d6 plus strength, and he loses 1d4 stamina. And they both only cost 1 stamina point?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Nard kick isn't on here.
maybe that's under counter.
Kick him in the nuts.
Yeah, as a reaction, you can do a counter. If they miss.
If they miss, okay. I will start out with a cross.
Alright, roll to hit.
What should I click on to roll?
It's just an unarmed attack, so I guess it would be,
Should I click on unarmed then?
Yeah. Is there
Okay.
an unarmed
Or wait,
attack?
yeah, there's unarmed strike. I need to wait. Hold on. Let me go in and change my strength to 20. Configure strength 20. All right. Okay, my strength is now a 20. Everything else is the same. All right. Here we go. Unarmed strike.
Oh, by the way, your AC, you have to take off your armor and have all your weapons too. Your AC is 10 plus your dex modifier now. Or whatever you get for being a barbarian.
Well, I'm a barbarian. I don't wear armor.
Oh, that's right. So it doesn't really matter for you.
When I click on unarmed strike, attack. Okay. All right, we're off to a hot start.
11 will miss. Oh wait, no,
Roll
11
3.
will actually hit him.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. You
I rolled a
need
friggin' 2.
You need a 1 to friggin' to. Oh no, this guy actually no because he's a fighter. No, he his AC is 13, so that does miss.
Okay.
So you swing across, you kind of backs up a little bit, and as a reaction, he is going to
Counter me.
Cry.
try to counter you. Yeah.
Alright,
Unarmed
toss-
strike is just.
Let me toss unarmed strike on the
Hold on, let me
my
put this on
macro
here.
bar.
real quick.
Well, yeah, an unarmed strike. I don't have to take off my weapons or anything because the attack itself has that built in.
What is? Wait. Let me see. Maybe I can do it this way. Okay, good.
Oh, and you have to take off the one stamina wherever you're keeping track of my stamina.
All right, so yeah, I got it. You're at 17. All right, 12 will miss you as he sort of tries to counter you, using his reaction up. And
Okay.
in that case, he's going to go straight for the uppercut next.
All right.
$18?
Yeah.
Yeah, as he kind of catches you as he goes up, you will take 1d8 plus 4. You take 11 points of damage and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. So I just do damage like normal.
Mhm.
Okay.
Unless you're raging, you would take half.
Do people rage here? Like, if I rage, is that going to be a?
You don't
I mean-
know.
You're a hello.
Well, I guess the whole thing is
Hello.
how frequently do other
Alright.
people have class? How how other orcs have classes?
You might be okay just because you're an orc and you're just angry.
Yeah. All right. Apply damage.
Might go under the radar.
All right. I took off 11. Oh, that's right. I needed dex. I was wondering why everyone was quiet. That was not a saving throw. Or no, wait, they're +2 regardless. So yeah, my dex was only a 5.
All right,
Shit.
so you lose your reaction next
I
turn.
lose my reaction. Okay, damn it. All right.
Your turn, Rexus.
All right. It's gonna be weird though, because when I rage, my body actually changes. Because that's the thing. I'm not just gonna get angry. Like I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I can pick one of the rage things like that's less visible. Probably the where the heck is it? Why is it not? Yeah, probably the bite one, because my character already has a bit of a muzzle on him, so they won't really notice that I just get chompier teeth.
Chomp your teeth. Arr. All right.
Well, the thing is,
that a bonus action?
if I do claws, that will, orcs don't have claws, and I definitely don't want to grow a tail. So,
All right. So is that a bonus action or an action?
bonus action, hangry boy.
All right.
And-
so you guys all see he gets, and people are starting to get worked up. They're like, yeah.
Yeah,
More
so I'll just try to
success.
play it off as I'm just getting more worked up, and
Yeah,
then
a little bit of blood
maybe
trickles down.
my tusks get a little bit more bing, but other than that,
Everyone looks like they're into it.
So the but yeah, so I will orc roar appropriately and pound my chest and whatnot, and then I am going to do. I do not have reaction. Fart. And I missed my first one, so I don't want to do.
Oh, Haymaker is 2 cost too. I almost forgot. I didn't update that. That's so weird.
Hit by a different attack last turn. No, I don't want to do jab. No, I don't want to do hook. Haymaker, I don't feel like rolling at disadvantage at the moment. He's not cross. Let's try the body blow.
All right, go for it. Yeah, you swing down, you hit him like right around the kidneys.
Alright, so that's 1d6 plus 5. That I forgot to hold on.
Hold, please.
I was like, why'd my character say that? Yeah, because I forgot the code. Woo!
10 points of damage. You hit him very hard. He looks very surprised.
And it says I reduce the
D4.
stamina by d4.
Yep.
What? No,
Another two.
d4 you didn't.
Oh, wait.
Hold.
Sorry.
Come on. 1d4. I swear I typed that. Oh,
Two.
same number.
All right. You can see his eyes go wide, and he looks down at you, not expecting to be hit that hard.
Well, he's got a lot of body for them blows.
That's what she said. He is gonna go with. I think he's gonna go with a hook here. And he will miss as you duck underneath it.
Alright, unfortunately I can't counter because I lost that.
Yeah, you get it back this round though. Next round.
Alright.
After you go this round.
Alright, is that him then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. I am going to try. What was it? I did body blow last time. Let's try. You said what was it? The uppercut is the cost 2?
Cost 2, yeah. Uppercut
Okay,
and Haymaker both cost 2.
how much stamina do I have?
You have 17 left.
Okay. Yeah, let's try the uppercut.
Because you used one last round.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's try the uppercut.
All right, roll for it. All right, 19 will hit for sure.
And 1d8 plus 5. Really? 6 damage, and he's got to do the DC 13.
Dex saving throw.
Really?
He actually makes it. Stands up straight, spits some blood on the ground. You still puny to me. And he is going to go for the. He's gonna go.
Oh wait,
for...
am I also getting my +2 now because I'm raging for damage?
Mm-hmm.
Or plus?
Yes,
wait,
you
what do
are.
I get on rage? Is it still 2 or did it go up?
I'm not sure. You guys are level 10 now.
Yeah, fart. Hold on. Do 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 boom boom. Why does it not show? Son of a bitch! Where does it show it on the thing?
All right, he's gonna do a cross.
Okay.
19.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to take strength modifiers +4, so +4. So you're gonna take 8 points of damage, cut in half to 4.
All right.
And you lose 2 stamina points, brings you down to 12.
Apply half damage. Heck is... I don't know why I can't find it on my character sheet.
What are you looking for?
How much extra damage I do on rage. I know in the past it was 2. I don't know if it goes up or not.
I don't know. I think it's only 2. I think only stays at 2.
Does it stay at 2?
Let's see. Let's consult the internet. Yeah, I don't know. Look on D&D Beyond. It might be there. Let's see.
It's a +3.
Oh, I'm at
okay.
+3.
Yeah, your D&D Beyond character sheet says you gain advantage on strength checks, +3 melee damage with strength weapons, resistance to all the things. Yeah, it's a 3 now.
Okay. Alright, so then when I do my damage, I'm gonna do a +8 then. 5 + 3. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll get
Alright,
the minus
so I took
3
half
more.
damage and you adjusted my stamina accordingly.
Yep.
Alright, what am I at?
You're at 12.
I'm at 12, okay. Okay, well, I didn't... I think I will go back at him with a cross.
Okay. Roll to hit. 14 will hit.
And that was 1d6 plus, now it's going to be 8.
Damn, 12 points of damage. Nice. Yeah, and it's like
And-
this bullet
and
time when
then-
you hit him, and blood and like spit'll come out of the side of his mouth.
And he also loses 2 stamina points.
All right. He looks over towards you like a little shocked, and he is gonna go for his own body blow. 21 will hit.
Shit. Anytime this guy wants to miss so I can counter him, that'd be awesome.
I know. So you're gonna take 9 points of damage, cut in half,
Alright, half
and your
damage.
stamina will be reduced. When stamina gets to 0, you have disadvantage on everything, so
Okay.
you don't get knocked out. So your stamina goes down by 4.
Alright, so
You're
I'm
down
at
to
what?
You're down to 8.
Okay.
It's a really hard body shot. You can feel
Yeah.
it. Ugh. Your turn, Rexus.
Alright, okay, so cover up is like I spend my round going on the defensive.
Yeah, you do get 1 to 4 stamina back.
Okay.
And they get disadvantage on attack.
Alright, oh, here's a question. If I'm on defensive, and then when he rolls against me, he has disadvantage. If he misses, I'm able to go from defensive into a counter?
You can.
Oh, okay. Alright, I will try covering up. So, 1d4...
How many minutes do you get back?
I get 3 stamina points back, and he has disadvantage.
All right, he sees you cover up, and he's gonna go for a jab because he gets advantage on it. It's only 1d4, but it does offset your disadvantage. So unarmed strike. Oh, and he will miss. So he goes to jab. You duck underneath it.
Alright,
You can
and then
counter.
I will,
That's my
I'll
reaction.
use my reaction and 1 stamina to counter Boop, boop.
Stamina.
18 to hit,
18 will hit.
and that's 1d6 plus 8. Pow.
Oh shit!
Another 14.
Arr.
Oh my gosh. He does a jab and then you duck underneath it, come across with a hit right on his like temple. He actually looks really hurt right now.
Awesome, I love it.
And he like roars at you. And he's gonna go for the big haymaker. Alright, you ready?
That's the one. That one costs 2? Or no, then?
That one costs 2, the haymaker. I have it down as 1. I mistyped.
Okay, so uppercut and haymaker both cost 2.
Yeah, because those are the big ones.
Okay. All
Alright, here we go. Unarmed strike, attack. Don't miss. Well, shit. 15?
Isn't the attack roll disadvantage?
No, that was last round. He did a jab.
Well, no, it just says haymaker attack roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. 15, does that hit you or no?
No, it doesn't hit me.
Okay, so he misses anyhow.
I say make him roll again.
Yeah, he rolls even lower this time. He misses by even more.
Oh, wait a second.
He hits a bystander.
Wait a second, though. I countered him, but then I didn't do my turn.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I
Go ahead.
used my reaction and countered him, but I actually
Yeah, so you get 2 attacks right now.
No, wait. So I could have been like I can do my multiple.
No. You only get 1 attack.
okay.
In the
He's
pit
saying
fighting.
you get last attack and now
In this one, yeah.
Yeah, I get my reaction, and now it's my turn, and I get to attack him. Okay. And then after that, that's when he tries to get me with the haymaker. I am going to. I think I'm gonna try another body blow so he can get more of his stamina down. He probably has a ton of stamina because he's big. Well, my constitution's higher than his, so.
Yeah. 24
All right.
will definitely hit him again. Are you body blowing?
Yeah, and so 1d6 plus 8. Boo.
Another 9. He looks a little wobbly now.
And then his stamina goes down by 4.
Oh wow, stamina's down to 2. And then it's disadvantage on everything. He's looking wobbly. He's kind of like, he finally comes back with a cross, trying to hit you again.
Bev is gonna yell out, "Rip his balls off!"
Well, hold on.
Bev.
Well, hold on. Rexus gets another attack though, right?
Why?
No,
Well,
because he
'cause that
said
was-
I did my counter, and then my round was me doing 1 attack. I can only do 1 attack per round.
Yeah,
my usual
in these special rules, it's only
because it's
back and
special
forth.
fighting rules.
Yeah.
I thought
All
because
right.
you
So
missed.
no. So another unarmed 14 misses you, right?
Well, then he did the haymaker, right? So that's what Greg's talking about.
Yeah, he did the haymaker out of turn, so you were supposed to get last round and then this round.
Oh, that's right. I did do the haymaker out of turn. I was just gonna go again until you brought that up, Greg. But,
I'm the only
Thanks,
one paying
man.
attention here.
Thanks, man. All right, so he misses with the haymaker, and now it's your turn again.
Okay.
Or you can try to counter as well.
Well, actually, yeah, he missed with the haymaker, so I'll try to counter.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The 21 will hit.
And counter is 1d6 plus 8.
Knock his block off.
Another 10 points of damage. How do you knock him out?
All right. Bam. Well, I guess he goes for the haymaker, leaves himself very much open, and wait, usually what haymakers? No, cross is from the side. What direction's haymaker?
Usually it's just
From
a
above.
big, gigantic
It's a
punch.
big round.
Like
Comes
above.
down.
Clothesline from
Yeah.
hell, JBL style.
Yeah.
All right, so if he's kind of coming up from the top then and misses me, then maybe he kind of oversteps and that's why he missed me. And then even though it wasn't technically an uppercut, it was a counter. Maybe because his face is coming down, then I'll clock him up under the chin.
Yeah. and it literally lifts him up off the ground a little bit as he sort of gets pushed backwards by your punch, and it just boom, and everyone just roar.
Yeah.
I was about to
point-
say I'm gonna roar like King Kong style and like freaking pound my chest.
And I think at that point, you, Catalan, and Gron, and Graffenian,
My name's Fork. Thanks.
Fork,
My name's Bev.
you hear the flapping of wings.
I'm sorry, the fuck what?
As in the night, as this huge gigantic dragon, it lands in this group of orcs, like literally right next to you.
This is a
and one
legitimate
guy
sporting
actually
event.
gets stepped on, and you can see he gets killed instantly as the dragon sits there, and you see its big head. This is a big one, an adult black dragon.
Say, is it black?
Yep. It looks over towards where you're at, Rexus, and it sees the orc dead on the ground, and then it just takes the orc.
Oh
and
no, I didn't kill him. I knocked him out.
and it
dragon
takes the orc
turn.
and grabs him, and then it flips it up in the air and grabs him by the whole side of its body,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it flies off.
He dead now?
To someplace else.
He's not gonna be in the
Good thing
sequel.
you fucking won.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm glad I didn't lose.
Yeah.
I thought this
And,
was like we
Wait.
knock each other out and somebody wins, not the loser gets eaten by a dragon.
Uh-huh.
Good thing you didn't lose.
Something that would have been nice to know before you agreed to the fight, but
Morgul is there waiting on the other as you exit, and other orcs are like going Rorxus, Rorxus. They're all sort of chanting your name, and Morgul goes, "I've never seen anything like that. Holy shit! I thought you were gonna get your ass kicked. Good job, man."
I was about to say I'll just try to come down from my rage.
Yeah, from a platform kind of further away where Garash's tent is, you can see him. He is standing up like with his arms crossed, and he was just watching the fight. What do you guys do?
well, I think we want to go talk to him, right?
Hi.
Yeah. The what was it? The guy that was sponsoring me, that was Morgul, right?
Mhm.
The that's true. I'm used to things moving slower. It's like, oh, it's nighttime. We'll go to
No
sleep.
one
It's like,
simply
no, we
walks
can't.
into Morgor.
The but yeah, no, we'll do some chest bumping and like punching and stuff, and
Okay.
the
Lots of orc testosterone.
yeah, and then I'll be like, yeah, like so we get to see Gorash now.
He goes, "Yep." He always likes to talk to the winners. Come on. And he waves, "Bring your friends, bring your friends."
He's like a sportscaster or...
Shut up, Bonnie. Let's go.
My name's Fork. God.
And Zagra's there, and she comes over to where you're at, Worksis, and she says, "Blood and honor." She puts her chest.
What an honor!
And she gives you a pat on the shoulder. She goes, "I'm not claimed yet, if you know what I mean."
Wink, wink.
I don't think
know
there's an
what you
alternative meaning to that.
So finally, you do enter the tent of Garage. It
I
is
was
night
about-
now. You can see that there's a table there, and there's all this food set on the table. There's gigantic legs of some kind of meat. There's roasted vegetables. And he stands up, and he's a tall orc. He's got extra big fangs that come out from the bottom of his jaw. And he's got a battle axe that's at his side. You can see there's at least 3 other orcs in there with him. The battle axe at his side has all kinds of arcane ruins like down the hilt and stuff like that. He stands up and he goes, "Well done. Sit, eat."
Brexus doesn't even have to like be in character for that. He just goes for it.
And he starts
But
eating.
what are they even eating?
I don't care.
There's meat there.
You
There's
don't.
Halflings?
all kinds of roasted vegetables.
No, I'm not eating
and
that.
some kind of meat on the bone. You don't know, legs of probably pork,
I'm going
horse
to
maybe.
avoid the meat and go for the vegetables.
And you can see Garrosh. He looks over towards where you're at, and he goes, "What kind of an orc are you that doesn't eat the meat?"
Name's Bev.
That explains everything.
Explain everything. Pretty
Oh,
much.
As the
what,
name
you're a
implies,
vegetarian?
she prefers to drink.
He stops for a second, stares
Yeah, that
at you,
too.
and then he goes, "Bev, part of my clan. I have a Bev."
Yeah.
And he shakes his head. He goes, "Well, you're
Also,
friends with this
vegetables
one.
have lots of fiber.
Helps your shit.
Fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Regular.
I got high cholesterol, you know.
Where are you all from? Where do you hail from?"
South.
I was about to say.
We're South
That
Pole elves.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, the Southern Blood Axe clans. Just
Yep.
welcome.
Yeah, you know, they're real weird down there. But ding, 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 ding. I don't.
He looks over.
Yeah.
Goes, ding, ding.
We might be cousins. I don't know. Anyway. Oh well.
You just go with
give
it.
me- Give me a performance check. Let's see how well
I do
you're acting like an
deception?
orc.
Can I do deception? I'm
All right,
lying?
deception. I'll let you do deception.
Okay. I appreciate that. It's not gonna matter anytime I. Oh.
Oh!
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah. He looks over towards you and he squints at you a little bit, trying to figure you out, Bev.
My name's Bev. I can't be figured out. That's all.
And he goes, "Fine." He goes, "Soon we'll march. Over the next 3 days, Silvery Moon will be ours. The Oblivion has said to us, the magic will all be gone, centered here."
Yeah.
He goes, "Welcome to glory and victory." And he raises a mug.
I'll raise a stalk of broccoli and then.
Sidewalk elf.
All right, is there anything you want to say to him or do anything?
Have you ever met the Oblivion? Like in person, like seen their face, not just get like the wibbly wobbly messages in the brain.
Yeah.
I kick your leg under the table. Shh.
And he holds up his hand, and you can see he has one of those blue bracelets on his wrist. And he goes, "Not really." He goes, "I did go on board his home there, but I don't remember much.
What do you
Says-
remember?
I entered. Everything was made of," and he holds up his axe, "like a magical steel." And he goes, "And then I came out the door. That's all I remember. But I know one thing. We are all fighting for a common purpose now. Because we all fight for the glory of the Horde." And then World of Warcraft music plays.
That's exactly what I just fucking thought. Cool, got it.
I was about to say, while Rexus is pounding down food, he's going to mention it's like, you know, it's like, so wait, does Oblivion eat magic?
And he looks over towards you. He goes, "That might be a good way to put it."
Num 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 num, delicioso.
He goes, "What about you, little one?" And he looks over towards you, Gron.
I just belch and then I drink more ale, beer, whatever it is.
He doesn't talk much, does he?
Nope.
Not really. Eat, drink, shit. That's all he does.
And belch.
That's a good orc.
Yeah.
He goes,
I'm
he
gonna.
sugars your hair.
You have to. I mean, it's sugar.
It's very sugar-sugarable.
I was about to say, I'm gonna keep continuing, especially to you, where you're like, oh, he just eats, drinks, shits, and I'm just gonna be like thinking out loud. I'd be like, if the Oblivion eats magic, what does it shit out?
Magic
So,
shit.
so Grosh, you think the winner could get a little visit on the
On the ship,
big thing over there?
little
Ship ride.
tour, Little sneak peek.
A really big persuasion check. Bev.
Bev.
Be truthful for once in your life. Fuck.
I'm not being truthful. I'm
He
trying
looks
to.
over towards you and he goes, "Nobody can get on that ship." He goes,
You
"Even
got
if you
on it."
tried, I was invited. You have to be invited by the Oblivion himself. That is the only way."
Does he send like a letter or something?
He sent me a message and he holds up the bracelet.
Mm.
With this, I can speak to him.
Mm.
Is it like a lifeless body, or like does he like do you see anything when he talks to you?
He goes, "Why are you asking so many questions?"
Because I've been one to eat a lot of weird things out in the forest, so I've seen a lot of weird things that have also spoken to me, so I just want to check and see what to expect.
He likes mushrooms.
Doing a lot of peyote.
They are
you know.
delicious.
Yeah, do a
Not
lot
the
of
best texture.
And the funny part is Fenian's not even trying to see
I'm
them.
really
He's
not.
just
He goes, "I've never seen him before, but I know he exists, and he's brought us here together under one purpose.
That's why we're
Wherever
here.
magic is gone,
Well-
they will never be able to stand before our might, not with the combined clans."
I'm gonna keep like thinking out loud, being like, wait, so is the
Hold on a
Roll-
sec.
John rolls his eyes.
Hold on.
failed it.
So we have 2 bracelets, right?
Yeah, but we don't know if putting them on will work or anything like that. And like,
I mean,
once you put it on, it might be
maybe
on you. Like, you can't get it back off unless you check
All right,
it.
I'm back. Someone say hi. He
No.
says hi.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll say hi.
Bye.
How did it go?
I would say I wanted to keep in like, you know, just the same vein of just kind of like thinking dumb thoughts out loud and just being like, so the Oblivion's big?
He shrugs. He goes, "Honestly, I've never met him. Not that I remember."
Then I'll just follow up with something along the lines of, well, he's got to be super big if he's in charge.
He's not in charge. He goes, "But he brought the clans together. And we have a common purpose now.
Jeez.
Destroy the humans." Pulls up his mug. "Kill the elves.
Out of game, so Garage thinks he's in charge.
Eat the halflings. They're tender."
Whoa. Doesn't it make you wonder though, Garage?
Did you become a pirate?
Maybe.
Arr, I do. Arr.
I don't have an orc voice. The magic, you know. It's in everything. So what happens when it's gone?
Female.
the food,
We don't need
it's in-
magic.
It's in the land.
We have, and he holds up his axe, all the power we need. And the dragons have come to our aid as well. And the creatures he has created. You can see the wyverns out there, mutated into terrible beasts. We have more
Oblivion make those.
beasts, huge beasts.
Oh no.
Alright, so the Oblivion is able to use its stolen magic / tech or whatever to mutate creatures.
So would would those wyverns out there count as, you know, aberrations?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think about it, to be honest with you. I mean, how do you classify an aberration? Does it have to be from a different plane?
No, technically an aberration by definition is just anything mutant or not of the natural order, I suppose.
Well, it's definitely mutated. It's definitely not of the natural order, so it probably fits 2 or 3 of those things. Yeah.
Interesting.
What's the
but
difference
aren't
between
aberrations
aberration and a
connected to the
monstrosity?
Far realm, so these things are kind of created, are they not?
Will there be
Like,
aberrations or monstrosities?
Well, aberrations, I think specifically, are like connected to the far realm, like mind flayers and aboleths, and if he's literally just taking like creatures and mutating them, I mean, are they even losing their original stat block, or are they just what they were and then they're just different? Like they have different. Maybe.
This is 3.5. They have templates. They have so many templates on them.
Yeah.
All right, so anything
No, wait,
else you want
remember-
to see at a garage before dinner is done? He dismisses you.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have any
The,
memory of being on the ship. He won't let us get on because I rolled a shitty persuasion check.
Well, we did learn that the Oblivion is mutating the wildlife.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
the... Well, what
I definitely
about...
wanna. Oh, sorry. You go.
Oh, what about, remember when we came in, there was that orc, shaman, she was doing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The, like, can we build off of that and try to ask him about magic? Like, I don't know, say something to the effect, like, if the Oblivion eats all the magic, then how will our wise women, heal us when
there are two
when we
orcs.
in battle and stuff like that.
Yeah, there are two female orcs with him, one on either side. Both, one of them every now and then feeds him some food or a grape or something like that. They seem to be servants of some kind. And he laughs and he goes, "The shamans control the weave now." And he points out, he goes, "You see those obelisks out there?
Mm.
You can store the weave in it. Take it with you. Imagine that."
So
Yeah.
the Oblivion will let us have magic, but not the humans?
Exactly. And he laughs. They will never stand a chance. And they don't even know it.
Well, I mean, Rex just
Did they
doesn't know
ever?
if at a game, the orcs also don't realize that, the Hal over there told Fenia that it's just gonna cull the whole planet. So it doesn't want people to have magic.
All right. So anything else you guys want to say to garage?
I think Roxas should get a bracelet for winning.
A bracelet. Actually, I think Fenian had some.
I have 2.
Yeah, I think we need two.
Ooh. I know he didn't use like the terms chosen or anything, did he?
No.
You had to be spoken to.
Well, yeah, you have to be invited.
How do we get invited?
Well,
He goes, "You have to be leader of a clan." And he comes over and he slaps you on the shoulder. "Good luck."
I'm just, gonna keep messily eating and being, and just say something along the lines of like, it's like, I won, like the, can I get a bracelet?
And he looks over towards you and he says, "You must be chosen to be given a bracelet. You are not chosen yet. I let you into my tent, but that is it."
But I want to be chosen. Threat and drama.
And he goes, "One day, show your steel in battle.
Points to dead dead ogre.
That order.
I was about to say that didn't count.
This takes more than one dead ogre to prove your worth to me.
Okay.
I'll nod and make a pondering face.
It does do my heart good to see all these orcs working together.
Arr, matey.
Shut
At
up.
that point, they pass around some stew in a bowl. That's steaming hot.
I'm gonna stick with the zucchini.
And then he goes, "This halfling stew, best you can make." You see, he takes a sip.
Not gonna get me, John.
Despite all these
And this
Orcs
is why
working
Kimber
together,
didn't
though.
come along.
blood axe is still the best, right?
And he looks at you and he nods. And he goes, "Frostwolf clan, I have my issues with. When we're done here, I'm going to take care of the Duratar."
Duratan?
Duratan.
Yeah,
Zoltan.
I know him. He's got a small winky.
He goes,
I
"Really?"
don't know why I'm like doing the penis jokes today. Yep.
What was it?
Choking?
Your
Choking? You okay? Okay.
the
He
what
goes,
was it? YOLO.
Choking on his tube.
Your character.
Huh?
Your Baldur's Gate character, YOLO.
Oh yeah, yellow.
Works this when the time is right. If you can take out Duratar, he goes, "You will get your blue bracelet."
Out of game. Who's Duratar again? The head of the Frostwolf?
Frostwolf clan.
Wolf clan.
Okay.
Yep.
The ones we killed down in the south. Actually, I have a letter.
Problem is though, is that we have to.
That's mutiny, isn't it?
I would say we have to take over the world first, and then we get to turn on each other. So that sounds like
Not
a very
mutiny.
that sounds like a very future thing. Out of game.
Well, you could just go do it now. He probably wouldn't care.
Well, yeah, but if we killed the guy,
You guys also call this Oblivion other names like the Storm?
Fred.
He goes, "Storm, no. It wants to be called the Oblivion."
Does anybody go by the name the Storm?
And he thinks for a second. And he goes, where's that one?
Joke's on you, it's the dragon.
One second. Sorry, hold please.
I've got two ideas floating in my head right now. Catalin's very torn between what idea would be better.
He goes, "Shaman at the Thunderlord clan. They call her the Storm."
A shaman for the Thunderdome? What?
Thunderlord.
Thunderlord.
I mean Iron Fist, sorry. Not
Iron
Thunderlord.
Fist.
Iron
Totally
Fist
different.
clan. Yeah.
Okay. You like that lady, or is she a bitch?
Iron Fist clan. I have no beef with them. She's a powerful shaman, though. Why do you ask?
Oh,
Glory to the Blood Axe, obviously.
Blood Axe, because
Why
we're
do
the
you
best.
ask, Bev?
We're the best. It's the greatest name ever. You just can't trust these other clans.
And he looks at you and he goes, "How do I know I can trust any of you?"
Because we're Blood Axe.
Stick your chest out. The Blood Axe, yeah.
Yeah, Blood Axe.
He's with you.
That's why you can trust us. Duh. God.
Duh.
Yeah, duh. Anyway.
glory and honor.
So what do you
Well,
guys
actually,
do?
They don't do
He
honor.
stands up finally, and he's got an orc female on either side. He goes, Time to rest. He goes, good evening. And
Is
he
that what you
turns
call
around.
it? Okay. Yep. We're out.
Good morning, good evening, and good night. Yep.
Yep.
And you can see a
Okay.
couple of orc guards get up.
Yeah,
and,
we're gonna go
they-
have some fun too, because why not? We're, you know,
All
we're
right.
all
Party hard
friendly.
orcs.
So it is later in the evening now. People are starting to settle. Orcs are starting to settle down a little bit. You do see some goblins every now and then within the group of all these different creatures and monsters that normally you would have been, trying to kill. They all seem to have a happy community. Weirdly enough.
Suddenly see
Right
Gobby
now,
Flay
at
just
least.
made his way
For
over
now.
here.
Yeah.
Can we all like read Orcish
You can.
right now? Okay.
can.
So when we leave the tent, I'm gonna pull out the letter from Durotan that I stole, and be like, my line of questioning that I had in there wasn't completely for naught, because Durotan literally said, "Come north, storm is coming, join the Oblivion." So that's why I wondered if the storm meant anything, and apparently there's a shaman around here called the Storm. I don't know.
Well, then maybe if she's she's the head shaman, but she's not the leader of the Iron Fist.
No, she's just a shaman of the Iron Fist.
John.
Although I think Catalan is very interested in these obelisks that are holding
Yeah.
Weave.
Once we get away from where we just were,
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull out one of the fucking bracelets that's in my bag,
Okay.
and I'm gonna slide it on my arm.
You do. You click it. All right. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
With the wisdom. Why with the wisdom? Go fuck yourself with the wisdom.
I can give you a roll. It's not great, but it's not shit.
I
Well,
think you
considering
get
I
a
have
plus-
disadvantage, I will gladly take whatever.
You get a
Take a
plus
14.
2 from me.
14? So that's
14.
16.
16. All
I see him
right,
slide
so
it on, and I just kind of like,
You see his eyes unfocus for a second. You manage to warp reality a little bit around him, Catalan.
Yeah.
And it just fits on nicely.
Does it start glowing
And,
again?
no.
Bitch.
oh, you had to let it talk to you, maybe. Not overcome it.
Can I approach one of the obelisks with this thing on?
Yeah.
Anything happen?
We're walking
No,
together.
but when as you get closer to it, you can almost feel your magic get stronger. It's
How do
very
I feel
strange.
about this?
Yeah, it's strange. It's such a great feeling, actually being near these obelisks. You can feel your like the weave around you emanating with power. You can already upcast by one level. Imagine if you had like a number of these. You might even be able to upcast by 2 or 3 or 4 levels.
I'm wondering if we
What
should
if
try
I-
and sneak to the ship or not.
What if I
Well-
rub up against the obelisk?
We've already lost probably a quarter of our time,
feels good.
if not
Though
a
it's
third.
warm and
so
humming.
probably the best time to sneak there is when everybody goes to bed.
That's exactly what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
because they emptied out the excavation site. People are going to sleep.
All right,
Are there
here's the
any
plan.
shamans like in the street that
No.
we can see?
Not right now. Not at this time. No.
All right, we wait till everyone goes to sleep. We sneak over to the ship and we fly that motherfucker away. End of campaign.
Well, it's stuck in the mountain. That's why it hasn't already taken off.
Fuck the
Alright.
desert, fuck the hag, fuck the Feywild, fuck everything. We're going to space.
You guys are flying.
Fuck all y'all.
Ready? Starjammer time.
Oh, we run into Jeep.
John, can I
In the middle of
reach out and
exploding.
touch the obelisk thing?
Schrodinger's Jeep. Did
Oh.
he blow
What's
up?
that?
We don't know.
Can I reach out and touch the obelisk, or can you not get that
You can.
close to it?
No, you
Oh.
can. They're just there.
She has to touch the same one I rubbed up against.
I'm gonna reach out and touch it.
All right, you do it. It hums. It feels warm on your hand.
Like audibly hums, just like,
Tickle it. Tickle it.
Irving. I'm not gonna tickle. All right, Gucci, go. All right.
Tickle.
You can see
My
the
logic
quartermaster.
sensor's back
He
online.
sidles up next to you really quick. He goes, "Hey, Bev."
oh Jesus, this guy.
This fucking guy.
He goes, "What you doing to the obelisk?"
Just looking at it.
She likes to
dabble
tickle
in
things.
magic.
Yeah. And at that point, a dog comes running over from around the corner. It's a big warg, and it just jumps on Rexus again and starts licking him.
Yay,
Sort of.
puppy!
Dabble with the magic. Not a full-blown shaman or anything, but spies.
He goes, I'm not touching that thing. Me and magic? No, we don't get along. Sorry. I was gonna maybe choose you, but no more. Sorry.
You already
Sorry,
know,
weirdo.
though, I got a chosen.
Yeah, but I could kill him and then, take you, but that's just how it works.
Is that how things work around here?
Yeah, you don't know? Survive.
Southwest tribe, we've got monogamy.
We got that here. You gotta kill the spouse first, but
Okay.
that wouldn't have been too hard. He looked kind of skinny and weak.
What you say to me?
Pork
You know what
like
happened to the
ready
last person that
for
said I was skinny and weak?
He goes, hey, no offense, no offense.
I
got
shot an
forked.
arrow
But,
through his
look at
eyeball
you.
out the back of his skull.
Yeah, you know what sound it made?
One a longbow and a rapier, and he laughs.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What do you do, Bev? So you feel a vibration, you feel a warmth.
Yeah,
from it.
I don't know. I mean,
vibration.
she would definitely try. I don't know. It's probably not possible, but I think she would try to will some of this weave. Like, hey.
To her.
Yeah, stick it in your pocket.
Well, I mean, yes and no.
Can I just get a
what
baggie
are you
of
trying to
weave,
do?
please?
What?
What's your intent? What you trying to do? Like,
I
understand
think
how this works, or
She wants
Well,
a dime bag
you're
of
trying to
weave.
pull weave into your body or something?
yeah, I
and
think so.
store it?
I think that one
know?
because this is like,
All right, why don't you give me a wisdom check?
oh shit, my phone. Yeah. What do you want?
A wisdom check.
Oh, a check or a saving throw?
Check.
Check. Yeah, I think this is calling to Catalan's evil side a little bit.
The
Fuck.
nah.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
not evil anymore.
you touch it and you can feel the power within it, but you're not sure how you would use it or how you would pull it out.
What was it, Gary? The unlimited power.
That's why I was trying to see a shaman to see if they had something smaller. Should we go visit this Iron Fist lady, the Storm?
I think we should sneak onto the ship while it's still dark.
I think he's
Well, it's
probably-
just getting dark, isn't it? Or are
It's
things
getting late.
dying
It's like
down?
it's like 10, 11. Everything is dying down. The streets are
Oh.
clearing out a little bit.
I mean, Fenian has an invitation.
Maybe.
If
maybe it's got
anything,
some-
he
Maybe it's
can-
got a +3. I don't know.
Maybe two. Even if anything, maybe he can at least
might be
talk to it some more.
worth talking to the Storm, because the whole reason I was pushing what I was saying to that Gorosh is because wouldn't it be nice if a little infighting broke out? 100,000 orcs? What if they all started turning on each other? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to needle, like, oh, Blood Axe, we're the best. Oh, what's going on with Iron Fist and Frost Wolf? Oh, are they teaming up over there?
I mean, you have a better chance of convincing the Frost Wolf that
Well,
the
that-
Iron Fist and Blood Axe.
Well,
are a team.
exactly.
Well, I mean that.
But what is this Storm? And is she in cahoots with Durotan?
Well,
Like the
that
orc
dude was
intrigue
talking
going
about
on.
killing Durotan.
There could be some orc political intrigue going on, and
There
I'm
is.
kind of here
There
for
is.
it. I'm kind of here for it. So that's why I was trying to figure
You
out
wanna
the
split the
sides
party,
a little
Kay?
bit.
I think.
No,
you should
I'm just
definitely
saying
split the
on our
party.
way to the ship, we just talked to the shaman lady, and because she's a shaman, I actually am curious what's going on with her and these obelisks. So, haha, very funny with the gif. I mean, it'll take 20 minutes. What's 20 minutes?
Sure. Till she uses a sleeping potion on you and you wake up chained up in a basement.
Mhm. And your kidneys are gone.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see what this storm is all about.
Let's, yes. Thank you.
You guys finally head.
We'll
over
go
towards-
talk to her. She
Gotta
just
go find the
responds with the gift.
Storm, John.
And
We're gonna
the-
head to the Iron Fist clan area.
Yeah, a lot of the fires are starting to die down in the night. You can sort of see the lights from the saucer-like ship That's up ahead of you. They still stay on, and the whole thing kind of like glows a little bit, giving it sort of an ominous look in the darkness. As you go back into the back, you have to either pass through the Frostwolf or the Iron Fist clans. I assume you go through the Iron Fist.
Oh, are there camps like adjacent?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As we're walking, I'm just gonna look at Fenny and like, because it proves my point. These two clans are kind of buddies. So just a little like, told you so. As we walk away, yeah, heading to the Iron Fist.
Okay.
Area.
So there's like a road between the two, and you can just sort of go left. Like there's a wall that separates them, and you kind of walk between them.
Yeah.
As you head over to the left, you can see there's two guards there, and they see you as you sort of come around the corner, and they go, "What brings you here this time of night?"
Came to talk to the storm.
She don't talk to nobody.
Really? No
You
one?
better have a good reason.
Well, if she
What's
don't
someone
talk
from
to
the Blood
nobody,
Axe clan doing here?
Can I
What's your
level with
name?
oh boy.
Tell her
He goes,
Bev wants
"What?"
to see her.
you? Name's Bev.
Bev.
Yeah.
At that point, you hear kind of a jingling of bells and bones and things like that.
Nice.
And you hear an older woman's voice from somewhere off in the darkness, and she goes, "Let them through."
Nope, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a
It's not though. Let's go in.
That is
I
a
was gonna say
crimson
I was riding my high, but now it's like, oh yeah, let's go meet an old shaman, wise woman, hag. Fill in the blank. It's like,
She's
Oh,
sort of
Rex,
standing
everything's
in the
great.
road. Lots of people are going to sleep now. The other orcs are there.
Yeah.
And she has on one of those blue bracelets. And she goes, "I was told you would come."
Oh, told you that.
That's more red flags.
And she looks up over towards where the ship is.
Oh.
And she goes, "What is your business?"
How do you siphon off that weave energy?
He
For
goes,
yourself.
"Are you a magic user yourself? A shaman?"
Training? In training, because the Blood Axe, you know, they don't really approve of it, but I don't, I'm kind of clumsy and I
He goes,
can't.
"Well, let
have
me
no
tell
hand-eye
you,
coordination."
young little orc, or
Yeah.
whatever you are, because the Oblivion has told me."
What are you doing?
more
Oh, the
than
red
you
flag.
know.
He's waving a red
Flag.
flag.
He's doing a red flag.
And she goes,
Yeah,
"Look
but-
into my palm, and you will see the answers." And you can see a little bit of fire start to.
Oh,
Look into my palm,
Jesus.
smacks you in the face.
Okay.
Do you look into her palm?
yes.
All right. She casts fireball. Wait.
What do you mean she
Every-
casts fireball?
She casts fireball.
Like in the room?
No, she's in the outside of the road.
Well, yeah, but is it centered on her?
Huh? It seems to be. She just like right where she's standing.
Counterspell.
You counterspell?
Yeah.
All right. Is that automatic?
Yeah.
And
As long as she didn't upcast fireball,
yeah, you
but
can
if
see
it's level
she-
3 and level 3, it cancels it out.
yeah, so you can see the fire goes out in her hand real quick, and she laughs. I knew there was more. I knew.
I made you waste
She
a spell
points.
slot.
She points
Yeah.
to you,
No,
Me.
she wasted a spell slot.
and then she turns around and she goes, "Good luck. You're going to need it." And she starts to walk away, and she goes, "Guards!" And you can see some orcs are starting to pop their heads out. Kill them. And they start to move toward you.
These are Iron Fist guards,
I
though,
feel
right?
like it is
Yeah.
time for us to make an egress away from here.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna-
you can see that there's at least 4 that are there in the street. There are more coming to your left and to your right.
Is there
as they
like
started
a...
add to brandish axes, and people are starting to tell other orcs. And you can see the storm sort of fades off into the crowd a little bit.
Can I?
I mean, can't we like threaten
away is
something
she
along
from
the
me?
lines like you would risk open war, with the Blood Axe clan?
How far
Um,
away is she from me, John?
She is like behind a bunch of orcs now. You don't even see her. What are you going to do? Because we're gonna have to roll initiative here soon.
This blew
You
up.
can still escape through the gate behind
Almost.
you. You're right by it.
I'm saying back out. Yeah.
Well, unless we use this to our advantage, because Iron Fist now is attacking Blood Axe. What if we can cause a big hubbaloo fight? Get everybody fighting.
From
one
what
another.
you've seen so far, people die all the time here.
I'm also concerned with the fact that how
More
many
deaths would be.
how many clans are here? 3?
Or
4.
Yeah.
All right.
Frostwolf
So
and Iron
so
Fist
if
might
they're
be
if they are
in
equally
cahoots.
divided up, approximately, that means there's like 25,000 Iron Fist.
the last one is the Shadow Moon clan.
Well, I didn't. Shadow Moon. I'm gonna write that down. And Zagra is Blood Axe, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to do? Because we're going to have to start rolling initiative here, and I have a bunch of orcs to add to this. So
I'm voting run for the ship.
Run.
Yeah.
But they're gonna chase us.
Hal, let
Or
us
they're
on.
going to murder us.
Yeah, I say we just GTF up.
Those are our two choices right now. Run or
I
die.
I agree with the guy that's teleporting in the GIF. Out of here. Just tap into
All
some of
right,
that
so you
juicy
guys
weed
head
and
out
just
the gate.
teleport.
I think we're, yeah, I
and you
think
start
we're
running.
running.
You can see that there is like just a whole shit ton of orcs behind you as
As we're running, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. We should have just
terrible idea.
forget
As you
about it.
as you come up to the huge scaffolding that's sort of built all around this ship, and I guess everybody, let's do some checks to see how successful you are at getting away from this thing. What would you like to do to try to get further away from them? Is it just straight up athletics? Is there anything you want to do to distract them? There's like arrows and stuff you can kind of throw behind you and things like that.
I would like to do like strength check to like do the old push shit down.
There's a
behind
random
me.
shelf. Tip it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Alright.
knock it over.
Give me a strength check,
Trash
Ron.
cans
Let's see how
over.
successful you are.
What do you want? Strength check?
God.
Jesus.
Yeah, not very good. One failure. You know, they're able to jump past it. It doesn't come down all the way. Rexus, what would you like to do?
Trying to think because they have so many fires and stuff lit around here.
There are torches like all along the walls here.
I was about to say, it would be like maybe. I mean, the place isn't made of tinder. I don't want to like try to burn the whole place down, but like if I'm able to grab a torch and just try to throw it into a tent, something where there would be linens, bedding, because people are gonna have to stop to, well, in theory.
Yeah, sure. Give me a. That's going to be more of a dexterity check, I think.
All right. Just do like a dexterity check.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so you grab a torch, you throw it, and it just sort of catches fire. A whole bunch of orcs start panicking and running all over the place. Fenian, what would you like to do?
Cut any corners I can. Jump over railings. Do whatever acrobatics I need to
Dexterity.
stay
or
one
athletics.
jump. Acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah.
16.
16, very good. Catalin, what would you like to do to contribute to this chase scene that we're having?
Well, I have an idea. I didn't want to burn another spell slot before we're even on the ship. But
And now you got 2 successes, 1 failure, so this comes on you.
does it have to be a skill check, or can I like?
Oh, if you have something else you can use, that's sure.
All right. I think as we're running, Karen's gonna look over her shoulder. How far ahead are we from the bad guys?
Not too far, 20, 30 feet, yeah.
Oh god. All right. She's going to... Yeah, all right. I feel like it's a good idea. Are we like running down like a road?
Yep.
Like, is this... Okay.
Yep.
Not even being able to like stop and be dramatic and turn her and like do something really cool though, but she'll start chanting and moving her hands, and then I'm going to cast a brand new spell that I just got. As all of a sudden, everyone who is chasing us
Dies.
well, not exactly.
I mean, everyone dies eventually.
I mean,
Oh shit!
they're just gonna
Fifth
run
level.
into an invisible wall.
Just
Oh,
boom.
and that's gonna.
All of a
That's
sudden, they're
gonna-
just gonna like boom. Yeah.
Isn't
they
gonna
can't
like.
see
Then
it.
it's gonna like upcast to 6.
Well, it's unfortunately wall force can't be upcast. It doesn't do anything.
Oh.
But it's like literally the center, and then it's 100 feet.
Yeah, you can
I
just
mean,
hear
they can
thump, 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 thump,
eventually
thump.
they can eventually figure out that it's got a workaround, but it might
Yeah,
slow
but you're
them
gonna
down
get some.
and take a while.
You don't need to roll. You're gonna definitely get some distance.
Yeah.
I
between
say
you and
at
them.
6th level they all die. They run into it. They all break their noses and they all die.
They all just have broken noses, but they're not dead. So yeah, they do. You push your hand behind you, and you can see this thing come up, and you can feel the weave so strong. You got to roll a d20 for me though.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 20. All right. Yep. So the wall goes up, and it definitely holds the orcs back. They look confused. A bunch of them fall down and into
Yeah.
one another. As you guys finally do reach the bottom of these scaffolding that's there.
I don't even know if it has to be. I don't even think I would do like just a straight line, because I feel like they would. I would almost want it to be like the top of a box or something, so that even as they're feeling, then all of a sudden it goes like left a little bit and stuff. Not just like a straight line. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Yeah.
you don't want them to World War Z it and just like pile on each other, climb over.
Well, no. How come I can't draw? I don't know how to draw. I don't do these things like you people.
You gotta hit the pen and then you gotta
What
hit
am
the
I-
little.
I'm trying to.
The second row, or second column.
Yeah.
It's the 5th one down. You can draw freehand.
That's what I'm trying to do, and it's.
Click it and then.
Am I still placing?
I see a bunch of.
I might have
lines.
still been placing stuff. This is what I want to do. 100 feet, so that as they're running, they all boom, 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 boom. But then they gotta like figure out how to get out of like this
Yeah.
box. Yeah, as opposed to just like a straight line, and they can just do that. I want it like that shape.
Okay. You do a very good job of like placing
Yeah.
this thing, and it looks to hold up most of whatever horde is behind you. Seems to
Yeah.
be a lot of orcs now. As you come up, there are 2 orc guards
Sorry, I
that
drew a bunch
are
of lines.
standing
everywhere.
over by in front of this entranceway into the scaffolding. They both pull their axes out, and they both yell, "Stop!"
Can I
The Iron
try
Fist are
a
going nuts,
decep-
man.
Can I try a deception? Yeah, with him.
What's that?
Can Fenny and I try deception? I think we
Yeah,
might
sure.
be on the similar page here. I was gonna say Frostwolf and Iron Fist have turned
Well-
against Blood Axe.
Well, remember, we're in the area of the Frostwolf.
Oh,
We're in Iron
So-
Fist. I
are these
thought.
Frostwolf guys out here?
Over by the ship?
Can
They're
you tell?
Frostwolf guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in charge
Oh.
of security.
Iron Hands
Shit.
gone nuts. Just fucking
Iron
chasing
Fist.
everybody down.
Iron Fist. darling.
All right, give me a
He's like Iron Hands. I'm like, Iron Hands.
deception check.
There we go.
With because we're both yelling or advantaged for one of us or separate.
No, I think just a deception check. Whoever's the better at it,
Go.
can roll.
Do it because
I'm
you're better than
technically-
I am.
I'm technically better at deception, but no advantage for because
No
we're
advantage.
working together. Okay.
No.
Oh!
Woo!
Deception.
He looks and he goes, "All right, go!"
Straight up the
And he
fucking
lets you
scaffolding.
through.
Yeah.
All right,
Run,
you
run,
do
run,
your
run.
Ah,
best.
morons.
You run all the way up, and then you're making a right and a left, and you have to climb ladders and things like that. You can see the clan finally does make it around this wall. It takes some time though, and you guys make it all the way up to the top level up there. And in front of you is a square 10 by 10 foot door.
I put my hand on it and say, Farron, I want to talk.
The door is open.
Didn't think that would work, but you know what? Let's go.
He's like, are we invited?
Please let my friend in.
You go in.
Can we all
Step
run in at the
in.
same time?
It's complete darkness when you look as you look inside.
Yeah, everyone
we all,
hop
like-
in at once.
Yeah, can we all like
Link
Wizard
arms.
of Oz? Like we're all going down the Yellow Brick
You
Road
all
together?
like put your
Yeah.
elbows together.
Yeah.
Yes,
pretty
you
much.
can.
Okay. I feel like that's best because if he ran in first, I wouldn't be surprised if that door shut behind him. So
Yep.
All right, so you do that.
Yep.
yeah.
All right, you do that, and the door
Yep.
is just behind you. There is complete and total silence as the lights pop on.
Oh god. Oh god.
Uh,
Yeah.
When you say silence, you mean like complete silence?
complete silence. Yes.
I would like
Oh.
to fart.
You would like the bard?
No,
Fart. Oh, I thought you said you want to
It's all
bard,
that-
like
all
pull out
that
a lute and
beer
start
and
playing a
ale.
little ditty.
I just got a massive like beer fart.
Nice.
And
Is it
then-
like, John, is it like that silence like when there's a snowfall because snow actually
Yes.
dampens sound and that's why it is so silent when it snows?
And then the lights pop on. Poop.
Sorry.
You can see you're in this strange alien environment. Around you is a metal like steel on a sword, but much smoother, as if fashioned by magic. There are pipes attached along the walls and the ceiling. The air is kind of surprisingly fresh in here and cool, and there's a vent
Synthetic.
above you that blows cool air onto you. And a voice can be heard. All of you can hear this voice now. It's almost like over a speaker system, and it says, "Welcome, biological entities, to Scout Ship A675-309.
Wait, what?
My name is
Eight,
Farron.
6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
Oh.
Jenny, I got your number.
I get
He
it.
goes. It goes. My name is Farron. I will be your assistant during your stay here. It says, "Enjoy your time in my ship. I'll be watching closely."
Well, Farron, you said you wanted to talk, right? To observe?
Yes, I wish to observe.
How do we do that? Where should we go?
You will find a way. That is what I am observing. There are no more biological entities on the ship except for the ones that I've brought on board. The rest have all been manufactured. I'm creating a new species. Born from my own thought, they will be the new inhabitants of your planet once I have eradicated it.
What? But we're such a good source of information, right? You're observing us, cataloging. Why get rid of us?
Well, once the orcs get done and get my ship out, I will no longer need to. I can leave my drones behind, and they will take care of the planet for me, and hence the weave will be safe.
You're taking the orcs with you?
No, they will be killed afterwards.
Oh,
What do you mean the weave will be safe?
The weave will be safe from magic users like you. And at that point, you guys can feel this potion start to wear off. You don't know why or how, but you start to change back into your original selves.
oh, thank God.
Well, might as well get your
Ron
shit
gets
out.
very short. You see Rexus, even though he was a really tall orc, it was cool for a while, but
Can we take?
your tail curls back.
I was about to say, I am happy to have my tail back, even though I shrunk.
Are we all
Can we
standing
take
around
10 minutes
naked?
for Ron to don his armor?
You guys are all standing around naked.
Don't you want to put your armor
in this
back on?
airlock.
And your shield?
Nope.
You just want to run around naked?
For a few, yeah. Is it warm on this ship or is it cold?
It's a little cold, yeah.
Yeah, it's metal in the middle
As you
of
look
a
over at Ron,
snow melt.
it's
Yeah.
really cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my clothes on.
Oh,
Well,
poor
first I'm
Kimba.
gonna put
Poor Kimba. That
I'm gonna
she
put
has
Chunky
to...
over my junk so nobody can see my my little halfling weenus.
Oh my god, I wish my AI gave me credit so I could do a drawing of that.
And then I'm gonna put my armor on.
All right,
Wow.
you do. You don your armor and things like that. In front of you is another door. There appears to be some sort of a panel on the right that you might need to press or do something with in order to make this door open. There is lights that sort of come on around you.
Is the bracelet reacting at
you're
all
not-
being in here?
What's that?
Is the bracelet reacting at all to being in here?
No. And you hear the voice. It goes, "Oh, by the way, the bracelet will kill you if I choose for it to.
Hell no. I try and take it off.
It won't come off."
Bitch!
Oh no.
I can
And it goes,
cut your
"Welcome.
arm
This
off."
should be fun. And then there's a little like pause in her voice, and it stutters a little bit.
Well,
Can I,
hit that.
before we hit buttons and go in, I'm willing to do detect magic as a ritual.
What's that?
Like, I'm saying to the group, it'll take me time, but I'm willing to throw up detect magic as a ritual. It'll take me 10 minutes to cast. But then I have it up for like an hour.
Then that's when, Ron can be donning his armor and we
Yeah.
can get all our gear and stuff sorted back.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to ask,
Go ahead.
what's her name again?
Jenny.
Baron.
Farron.
Farron. But also Jenny.
But no, because she said the only biological entities on the ship are the ones that she invited, and
Or created.
or created. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to make some kind of comment saying like, there's more. We're not the only ones on the ship right now.
No, of course not. There are orcs I've mutated as well, trying to make them better than what they are.
Oh,
But unfortunately, there have been some mistakes. Some mistakes.
Science projects.
We should probably try to find out from her if we get attacked, if it's okay to defend ourselves, or whether she's going to get pissed.
I'm slowly in the process of rebuilding my ship. Once I have done, I will be able to go back to our home planet and report back to the original species that were on board this ship.
The original what?
The original species.
Species. Okay.
Species.
I assume whatever crazy picture he showed you was the original species.
Yeah, probably is my guess.
Probably.
Farron, would you mind could you describe these original species for us?
And you can see on the wall sort of shifts and changes. And you see this
A
picture.
holographic image.
Is Ron naked?
No.
Pretty much. Farron, show them what you showed me.
Jenny took a pic. Oh, hubba.
These are the Zelda
Fucking alien! Sorry.
They created me.
Are there any left?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, no. I have tried some recreations, but have not been successful. Instead, I
You're
have
all
given
gone. How will you
sentience.
report?
They are gone from the ship, not from the home planet.
Oh.
Once I get back to my home planet, I can tell them, and they can come here and take over the rest of the planes that exist here.
I hate it.
wait.
Why would they want these?
The weave flows through them all. Flows through them all. Flows through them all. From one to the other. It is connected. The only common thing between all the planes here is the weave. We must have it.
Yeah, that one used as a power source.
Are you all from the far realm?
We are not from a realm that you would know. Those only exist here. Those only exist here. Those only exist here. And then you hear her sort of stutter. And then the screen sort of crackles and then it goes black.
I hate it here.
What happened to that? John, I assume after 10 minutes I finished Detect Magic. I rolled a
Yeah,
d20.
it's
I didn't roll
everywhere.
a
It's
20.
fucking, the weave is everywhere. I mean, everywhere you look. It's
Can
almost
I
annoying.
focus
Everyone take
Can
a
I
block of
focus?
C4.
It's
on...
it's like all black lights in just a white room.
Yeah.
Can I specifically focus on like an object? to
Worst
see if
agent.
that-
What are you trying to detect? I mean, you can't.
Well, after
just
she
look more.
after she threatened to kill him, probably the bracelet.
Yeah, I mean, the bracelet is definitely detecting the weave of some kind. You know,
Like
the weave
in the
is definitely
bracelet.
in the bracelet, yeah.
Are we just in a hallway in this ship?
Some sort of an airlock, it appears
We're in the
to
mud
be.
room.
We're in
Yeah.
the mudroom.
It's very stark. There's really nothing here. There's no furniture. You have like kind of a white checkerboard floor, and
There's a button.
yeah, and
to
like I
open
said,
the
above you
door.
there are some pipes and things like that. Behind you, the door has been shut, and there's a door ahead of you.
There's
Yeah,
no
with a pressure plate on the wall.
Can I pull out Inky, John, with a snap of my fingers?
You say
Would-
Inky.
would we know, are there other orcs that come on this ship?
Ooh.
That's what she said.
No, they don't like bleh, bleh.
Well,
I mean, why do you think everything's white?
I mean, they actually like come inside. No, they
You're making it
walk-
worse.
Enter
the
You're
ship.
making it so
They
much
enter the
You know,
ship,
that still
yeah.
doesn't work well. Yes, apparently, according to what Fiona was saying, you know, there have been other orcs here, and that they've been experimenting on them.
Perhaps we
Usually
should just
probing.
go further inside and
I
see
think that's a
Yeah.
good idea. Yeah, let's go
what's
inside.
happening.
Scooby-Doo style.
Okay.
Everyone split up.
No, we got to go up to the door
Not
and then
funny.
be like, bink, 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 bink.
all right. Well, I'm assuming
I
we
don't
I
want
was
to
saying-
lead, but I don't want to be in the back either.
Why
so
can't I select my character?
I'm gonna go with like the middle.
Immediately when you get right about there, Fenian, you can see this a metal-looking creature on two legs, humanoid-looking. It goes intruder, intruder, and it starts to move forward.
Weird intruder.
What in the
Guy's head.
fucking RoboCop?
It looks to have some sort of a gun, and
Fuck off.
it raises it to shoot at you. Let's roll initiative.
I draw my
hold on,
bow
Oh my
and
God.
There's another one over here to the north that comes around the corner as well.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Of all the things that this campaign was going to do, spaceships and AI and robots were
quick draw it
not
is.
even.
Hey man, you've had
On my
everything. You had
list.
pyramids, you had desert, you've had
Yeah.
mountains, you've
Fucking
had
mummies and shit,
dungeons.
This is like D&D's greatest hits or something, all in one campaign.
Now you got spaceships and
I
AI.
can't handle the awesomeness, John. And there's still so much left, just based on
Yeah,
people's
there's a lot
backstories. I know.
All right, I think it's 10:42, so I think we're gonna call it here.
No, let's kill the robot. We can do it.
We
John's like,
know
"No, you
about
can't."
that.
I can get the impression
What
it's
do you
more than just two robots.
Yeah, and they are glowing, sort of like a blue glow as well, you know. And
I was
am
about
I.
to say, can we at least, before we call it quits, can we at least try to like be like, hey, you know,
Alright,
Jenny.
Farron gave us
we'll do
permission
one-
and see if they react?
we'll do one round. Yeah, if you want
Yay.
to.
Yes.
Um,
yes.
do you
please.
want to say anything before you do this, Rexus?
You know, when they're like, oh, intruder, and it's like, no, Farron gave us permission, it's cool.
Yeah, Fork has the bracelet.
They don't even seem to react. They just continue to move forward. Intruder, intruder. Finian, you are first up. What would you like to do?
Well,
Well, I guess
that
we break
sucks
them.
ass. I'm gonna use a bonus
He's all hopped
action.
up on Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna use a bonus action. Normally, what I would do to use my blood ritual is I would like sweep my blade across it to imbue it onto my blade. But I'm literally just gonna bite my hand, rub my blood on my bow
Ew,
Okay.
gross.
to imbue it with
Use-
lightning.
Okay.
That's how you get cooties.
And then
Lightning.
you bitch.
Yeah,
Short
and then
circuit.
Fenny gets to go. So anyways, start blasting.
And so anyway, I started blasting.
It's not gonna heal him, is it?
Nice.
Ooh, it
Five
did
damage.
like
It did
Yeah,
5
you did
damage to
yourself
me,
hard.
but that's fine. Where is it? I don't have this no more.
like you bit.
Range.
Oh,
Like
I gotta
exposed a
switch.
little bit of
I gotta
muscle.
switch mine.
And then
My strength
literally
back to 18.
the one that started drawing his pistol, I pull out longbow, pull an arrow back, just fire away at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Fire away.
Bitch.
16 will miss.
They're robots.
Second shot.
High AC, I'm willing to think.
Well, how about that, John? 26
That will hit.
for 15 damage.
That will miss.
All right. How much of that is lightning?
That would be. Oh, it used to break it out. So the D6 is lightning, so it is 6.
6. All right. It seems to be somewhat resistant to lightning.
Bitch.
So minus 12. All right.
Darn. I thought maybe I was kind of thinking like you, like the lightning might short circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
I love that you guys can see all these things. I'm like still back in the doorway.
What's happening? Starts hearing pew 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 pew.
All right. These 3 little mines come out of the back of this thing, and they immediately just start homing in towards you, Fenian.
Mine?
They just hover, and they just all of a sudden come straight at you. You need to give me a. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. My bad.
Undo.
Miss-
Oh,
Misses
that's,
either
no,
way.
that's the second one. So first one is a 13. As it sort of comes at you, you dodge out of the way. The second one is a 17. I'm assuming you dodge out of the way of that one.
You betcha, dog.
And the third one is a 14, which you also dodge.
Nope.
He also gets to lift his rifle, and he shoots that at you as well.
Stop
yeah.
it! No.
And he will get a second attack.
John's like, I just want to hit you.
19?
He's
19
gonna
will
go.
hit me.
Goes 5 times.
John's like, he gets 8 attacks, aka
Yeah.
he gets.
Well,
until
he
I
can't,
hit you.
he can't do the homing mines every round, but.
Oh, okay.
All right, so 19 does hit you
Yeah.
for 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just see these mines come at him.
the
He
shit
dodges out of
is
the way.
going
Finally,
on?
you get hit on the shoulder, and it grazes you with this like energy weapon. It ends up being force damage. Ron,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh, I run. Oh, hold on. Where was I?
By the way, the weave is so concentrated and strong here. You feel very connected to your god right now.
I always feel very connected to my god.
No, it's
Thank
Just
different
become
here.
Helm, please.
you. Oh.
Smite this
Oh.
place. All of it.
This is for Kimber and Helm.
Chonky's like, I believe in you, Ron. That's why I chose you.
I assume a 26 hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I get a second attack. Hold on.
I do hit for another 10.
Is it dead?
No.
I'm going to bonus action. Do it again.
Nice.
That'll hit him as well for another 11.
I think the third one, I would like to. Oh wait, I can't smite, can I? No, because that's
Why
a
not?
bonus action, right?
This is
That's your. Smiting is not an action. Just when you
It's
attack,
automatically
you decide to smite.
Cast here as well.
No, I think I'm good for now. I mean, I laid down some pretty decent damage, so.
All right, Catalan, you're up.
All right, I'm going. Well, I'm only gonna move 5 for now, and I'm going to get the guy up the hallway.
Oh, criminal!
That one up the hallway.
Oh, nice.
18 cold.
Nice.
I don't know if cold does anything.
I know it does full damage to him. It
Okay.
appears.
Put
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
down your
fairly good.
circuits.
Yeah. Plus, he moves 10 feet slower on his turn
Okay.
because he's, power down, bitch. So that was 5, 10. I don't want to go too far, but
Does that
15.
do cantrips
And
get up?
that's just a cantrip, yeah.
I'm saying, do they get upcast as well?
No, a cantrip.
No, they can't upcast a cantrip. All right, it's his turn, so he's only gonna go 15 feet. And let's see.
Inky is told telepathically to stick with Fork and give him advantage on his first attack.
All right.
So,
He's not Fork anymore.
well,
A homing missile comes out, and it
I like that
comes around the corner here, and it goes at you, Catalin.
oh no. Miss.
That will miss, right?
Yeah.
The other one will go at you, Fenian. And that will miss. And the third one will go at you, Catalin.
That's gonna hit me.
That'll hit for 12 points of damage.
Ow.
And he will raise his rifle and try to shoot you twice, Fenian.
These guys are dicks.
One
Stop it.
and second attack, I think, hits
Just barely hit.
for 10 points of damage.
Ow.
I lost detect magic, which I mean may not be the worst thing because
Rexus, you're up.
everything's magic in here.
Fucking up my eyesight.
Yeah, I'm like looking at up a kaleidoscope.
All right. Well, I walk into the room. Oh, look.
Is
there's
this what it's
enemies.
like when you're on drugs?
Probably.
So we got attack
many
from the
colors.
north and the west. Nothing from the east, though, right?
All right.
Not yet.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I don't like that sound.
I don't like that.
Because I would like to run forward, but I don't want to leave Catalin open. Especially if something comes from the east.
That's fine. She's got armor.
Actually, I don't have mage armor
I
up right
know.
now.
I know.
Of course.
Wait, why didn't you cast it when we were prepping in
Because-
the airlock?
Because I was doing detect magic instead.
Well, yeah, but it takes one action
Come on,
to
Bev.
cast. It takes
This is
one
our first
action to
day.
cast mage armor. We knew there was going to be twisted experiments or something on here.
Is this Rexus's turn berating Catalin on not casting mage armor? Or are you gonna
It's all
go?
free action.
That is definitely a free action, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, John.
Okay. The all right, 5. Well, you know what? Let's gang up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will go up to this one that I think I'm gonna. I don't know if I want to actually rage yet. I already used one today. I'm just gonna swing a blood song at the guard.
Okay.
17?
That will miss.
Nah. All right. Do it again. 18.
That will also miss.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah, you hit him, but he's got this really hard armor on. All right, anything else, Rexus?
18 misses.
yeah.
Okay.
No, that's it.
All right, we will end it here, and we'll pick this up at the top of the order next week.
Oh.
Hate it. Do.
They're not going to be easy, but you know, you guys are level 10 now.
See.
I had to talk to the shaman for.
I didn't realize that she was gonna be such a bitch and just automatically oust us.
And immediately know that we weren't orcs? Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
like the
That
AI
was a lot of
here had a
things.
hand in it.
Really?
What?
Almost like the AI here had a hand in it. So strange.
All the red flags. All of them.
Well, exactly. So either the AI was, oh my god, it's like the AI was forcing us to go on the ship.
And it was like that, wasn't it?
I don't like it. I don't like it, John.
We get to die next week.
Wait till it gets to experiment on you.
So why does it want us on the ship?
Probing.
No. So what? We're gonna play on the 6th
Where do
Thursday.
you, where do you
Yeah.
find the science like